Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury, and you are on the Archie Luxury live stream. Guys, we've got a great show action packed for you today. And I got to tell you, I really enjoy these streams. These streams are fantastic. Fantastic. And I've got to say to you guys, one of the best things about these streams, it's the panelists. Yeah, it's the people in the chat. That's right, guys. It's the people in the chat. Let's run the intro and let's start the show. And hello and welcome to the Archie Luxury live stream, guys. Welcome to the show. Chingao, Chingao, Chingao. That's right, guys. What's happening today? Well, we've got a fantastic panelist, the one, the only, the Bear Clooney. Hello, Mr. Clooney.
Good evening, good morning, Archibald.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I had a nice day. A beautiful sunny day.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
I went for a nice walk.
Yes,
I
sir.
I stopped at my AD and
Mhm.
I picked the first Rolex watch from the new releases.
Wow. You bought it or you just looked at it?
No, I bought it. It's on
What
my
did you
wrist. It's on
get?
my wrist tonight.
Oh my God. Can you tell us what it is?
Not a freaking chance. You think I do shit for free?
Hey, that's right, Bear.
I'm
Nobody.
sorry.
That's
I'm sorry,
exact.
Pontiff. With all due respect.
Yes,
It's from the
sir.
new. It's from the new releases. It hasn't been posted to my Instagram yet, so I think it's just fair to ask for a super chat and upload.
I tend to agree with you. I
It's
tend
nothing.
to agree.
It's nothing. It's nothing extravagant. It's nothing. It's nothing amazing. But I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome, and it is the first in Canada. The first in Canada.
Wow.
That you know
Wow.
for sure.
Do they stamp the papers first in Canada?
No, they don't. They don't.
They don't?
They don't.
Okay.
They don't. So yeah, you think it's fair to ask for a decent super chat? So I'm not even putting a number. I know that people cannot always afford
Mm-hmm.
to pay
Mm-hmm.
everything and so on and so on. It's
Mm.
tough times, and I can understand that, but I do want a little bit of a mystery.
Speaking of tough times, we have the world's best dog trainer.
Good
Hello,
good
sir.
evening, Marky. Good evening.
It's hard, everybody. I want you to just know that it's hard, but I'm
I tell you what was hard was yesterday when I was on the stream for myself for 3 hours there.
Pardon?
there.
You were on your own yesterday?
You made him work for a
Ooh.
living. What happened?
It was okay. It was okay, Bear. It was, look,
Wasn't
it
Mikey
happens.
with you?
Mikey had to take his mum away for a little bit, but Mikey was there. Yes, it was very good with Mike. Mikey's very, very kind.
Good, good. So how did it work? Was it a good show?
It wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty interesting.
Hey, you
More
have a super chat from
importantly,
a wonderful guy, JL. Thank you, JL. Very nice.
JL, $5. First super chat for the night. JL, we love you. What happened to Mikey, Arch? Chingao! Mikey saved me. Mikey saved me.
Good,
Oh, Mikey absolutely saved me.
good.
How he's having a Negroni. Now, Marky, Bear
Hmm.
just got a new release Rolex. Can you give us some clues? Okay, let's have a look.
He's not gonna tell us. Oh, I know.
Yeah,
No,
I
don't,
reckon
I
we,
don't do shit for free. I'm sorry.
I know what it is. I mean, I know the man. I know the collecting ethos of this man.
you didn't get the celebration dial, did you?
Not
I
yet.
actually had a good talk about Celebration Dial, and there's a very good chance that my AD is not gonna get even one in 41 minutes.
Holy shit, you're joking.
That's the problem. Is I have heard rumors to this effect, Bear, that not even every AD is going to see one. So I'm not 100% sure I will ever get one. But I know you. I know what you like. We tend to like the same things.
No, you know, I don't think you're gonna guess it. I don't think. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Can I ask you a couple questions? Is it precious metal, two-tone, or
No,
steel?
precious
He's
metal.
not going to tell
Nothing,
you. But
nothing extravagant. Nothing exceptional. No.
Archie, why don't we take bets? Let's take bets. I mean, like, right?
Hey, we could run a poll. Do you want to run a poll?
Let's do that. I mean, I'll tell you what to put. I'll tell you what to put in the poll.
Okay, so the question is, what is Bear's new Rolex?
Pavel,
Okay,
I had to spit an ice cube back into the glass. That's what happened.
Yeah. What is Bear's new Rolex? Okay, so
Yeah.
give me some choices. I'll put them in now. I'm doing the
Okay,
poll.
Bear can't give you the choices, but you and I can calculate this, and so can hunters in the comments. I'm going to say first off, first choice that we should put on there is the titanium Yachtmaster.
It's not a good choice, Mark. You know why?
Well, you say that, but I'm not entirely sure that I believe.
No, I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I am the first on the list for that watch.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be coming out to anyone before the end of the year.
So basically, you just ruined the poll. Okay, well, we're going to keep the green.
Sorry, but I don't want to misinform people. You know.
Well, no, we're doing.
If it was the new Panda, he would be a bit more cheery. I think I don't think it's he's cheery enough. Does that make sense?
With you. But it could be. Could it be the mint green Sky Dweller?
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Okay, I'll put mint green Sky Dweller. What else? We need a few watches here.
The gold GMT. What do they call it? The Guinness.
The Guinness.
I mean, although I know the Bear is going to like the Guinness, the Bear and
I love the Guinness. I love the Guinness. My goodness, what a beautiful watch! What a beautiful watch.
You and I are very similar when it comes to precious metal, and that is, we're a little cheap. We like our steel stunners, don't we?
Yeah. We prefer steel. We prefer steel because let's be honest, the precious metal hurts. Precious metal.
What do I put there? I've got. What about 40 mil Explorer 1?
Why not put it up?
Oh, and then the Starbucks with the new color bezel.
Yes, they are coming out with the new, more reflective of the color, which was the original aluminum bezel, right?
Yeah, it's more Hulk-like in color, but at the same time, they are still shipping the old Starbucks.
Yes.
And so they're running their inventory down. So if you get a Starbucks,
I can only put 4 options here. What is Bear's new Rolex? I've got mint green Sky Dweller, gold GMT, Explorer 1 40 mil, or Starbucks with new bezel. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Lock and load.
Ask the community.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ask the people. Ask the punters.
The gold GMT. I actually seen the two-tone today.
The root beer.
And no, two-tone.
Did you like it?
Two-tone GMT.
Yeah.
Fuck! Okay. I fell in love with that watch.
The two-tone is a bargain when you compare it to the price of the full gold.
Yes. And it actually, I always said that root beer is my favorite two-tone by far, but this is taking over. This is definitely this two-tone. You know how much they want for that on Moda?
How much?
For the new two-tone?
How much?
Guess, please guess.
It's more than a root beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
25.
You would be shocked. When I saw the price, my mouth dropped.
30?
39,999.
39. That's just
40
ridiculous.
40,000
No,
US
no,
dollars.
no,
boys.
no,
Stupid.
no.
You can get the
Who's
gold
gonna
one.
pay that, man?
Get the gold one for that.
Dude, that's crazy. That's like, I am speechless. Yeah,
Get
it's
the gold.
gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Mm.
But 40,000 gorgeous? Come on,
Mark,
boys.
What? Listen, before I'm paying 40,000 for a steel watch, it better start with A and end with P. That's just me.
Start with A and end with P. What is
I'll
that?
be now Piguet, mon ami.
Piglet. Listen, what does Bear
End with P. Start with A. It doesn't end with P. It ends with
Play
T.
means AP.
I'm talking
Okay.
about just the first word. You know, come on, work
Okay.
with me here. Don't
Work
Work with
me.
him. Don't work against him.
don't be so
You
literal.
like APs? You are a fan of APs?
No, I could care less about AP. I knew a man once who told me you'll get a third asshole trying to service it, so I've avoided them.
I know
And
that man as well.
Yeah.
Mind
Well-
you, he did some things, really stupid things, like taking it to a total amateur to fuck around to save a few bucks.
Listen, you have to, if you're, you don't take a portion to just any mechanic. You have to know what you're doing. It's not about the money. It's about the passion. It costs a lot of money to get this equipment together.
Yeah, you're right, Marky. You're right.
But listen, at the end of the day, you can drop me with a Rolex or a Cartier into the deepest, darkest Africa, into the jungles of the Amazon, where into the deserts of Saudi Arabia. It doesn't matter where you drop me, Rolex or Cartier, everybody knows it.
By the way, I checked on Cartier Santos, the green dial,
Yeah.
and he said, "Oh, by the way, I got 3 already waiting on it, so just letting me know." I'm like, "Oh, fuck, okay."
So there's a wait list.
So there's a wait list, yeah, and he hasn't received the first one yet.
You know what, though? 1 year, 18 months, they're sitting there in the case. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, so
I
mean,
don't-
Marky.
Well, the Blues.
John C. We got a super chat here. John C. $2. Can I please get Bear's opinion of Rolex certified pre-owned program?
Well,
Good
my
question,
opinion
actually,
is
John
very
C.
similar to Pontiff's. We talked about it a little bit on Tuesday, I think. To be honest with you, I think it's going to be just another opportunity for ADs to make you buy something to get something. That's how I see it.
It's completely going to be for the newbie buyer because they're going to be charging far more than the normal gray market. So it's for the
They will,
newbie.
yeah, they will. But also it will be like, well, if you buy this on CPO program, then I can get you this and this. So I asked straight out question. I said, okay, I come in, I buy $200,000 in jewelry. Whatever the fuck jewelry you want to sell me. Do I get the celebration OP? No, you don't. And
Listen.
it's because I don't even think I'm gonna get it.
The best one, you know what? When it hits Chrono 24 for $80,000, you'd be better off paying that and buying it right on Chrono.
I think it's not a terrible idea, and I'll tell you why, Mark. I believe they are going to discontinue this watch in 1 year, and I think it's going to explode in value. And there's not going to be many made.
I hope you're right, and I hope a few lucky punters get one, and that you and I maybe will be on the list. Every day that I do not get a call from my AD is a good day, and I'll tell you why. Because sooner or later, if they realize no way can they get me one, they will call and tell me and ask me to shift my interest to something else. And they have not called me yet. And I feel like that's a really good sign. And I want to thank the good people at James & Sons in Orland Park for even putting me on the list for that, because it's a really tough call.
Yeah.
On the other hand, they got me a Sprite 5 months after Watches and Wiggles last year. So they have a pretty good track record of getting me the new stuff.
No
Watches
question
and
about
Wiggles.
You don't have much to complain about, I'll be honest with you.
Oh my God, they have been brilliant to me. And not only that, but honestly, I've sent them local punters with no buying history, and some of them have gotten Steel Sports. So
Wow.
they're just good people to deal with, and you can't say that.
Yeah.
Of AD.
I've got to
Yes,
say one thing.
Mm.
Speaking of Steel Sports, I think the only way the CPO program will work effectively is if they allow you, if they want you to trade in hot watches for new watches. That's the
They
only
always
way.
wanted that anyway. Without the CPO program, I get a suggestion from my dealer every day. Why don't you bring me one of your Daytonas or one of your Pepsis, or why don't we trade in towards something? And I simply say, why would I? I mean, I don't see that you're going to get me anything that much better. So, of course, he likes to have used hot pieces. Who doesn't?
Would you trade in a Panda for the new Panda?
No.
No.
The new Panda, listen, the old Panda has just shot up to almost $40,000 on Chrono, and just in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's just absolutely skyrocketed. Look, here's when it's an okay idea to trade into the AD. It's rarely going to be a good idea. But let's say, for example, that you're just bored with, and you're definitely going to sell your Batgirl. You're selling it. You want to sell your Batgirl, and you want to get a Pepsi. So if they agree to give you one of the next Pepsis that come in return for underpaying you for your Batgirl, that's okay, because you're still going to save a lot of money when you add up all the totals versus buying that Pepsi on the gray market.
Correct.
If it's like, well, we'll see, or if you were not really selling for any other reason, then that's just not a good idea, as Bear said.
Yeah, exactly. But they are willing to do that regardless of CPO program. That's why, honestly, the CPO program in one form or the other existed anyway. Every AD is willing.
Can I ask you something? That CPA program, how bad are the prices they're going to give you compared to a gray market dealer?
It's all up to individual AD.
How bad do you see it? But how bad do you think
Depends.
they're
There will
offered?
be ADs that are going to be more reasonable. There will be ADs that are going to be just trying to take advantage of the newbies.
It's going to be a fist thing. It's going to be, you're always going to get more out of a reseller like, let's say, David SW than you are going to get out of any AD.
Absolutely. When you're buying a secondary market watch, the only way you should be considering the AD is if there is advantage after the fact.
Exactly. If you can link it to the sale of something else that's spectacular.
Right. But they are not going to touch the gray market dealers. David SW or any other reputable secondary market dealer is just better in doing that. They're not going to have the fancy little white tag or whatever the fucking bullshit Rolex came up with, but does that really matter?
Listen, Rolex positioned this as their attack on the gray market, but in reality, it's just a way of throwing more money at Torno and Watches of Switzerland. That is all this is.
Exactly.
And in fact, when you think about certified for a quick moment, I mean, any watch under 5 years old is already certified because it comes with factory warranty on it.
Exactly.
And on top of it, you're certifying like the most bomb-proof watch made on earth. Like almost, right? So how much certification do they need?
If anything goes wrong and it's not under the warranty any longer, just send it for service. It's costing you like, I don't know, $900, $800. End of story.
Canadian.
Yeah.
It's even less with real money.
I'm talking. It's not the end of the world. It's not a huge risk. It's not like you're servicing AP or servicing Patek Philippe complication or I mean, Rolex has absolutely the most reasonable cost of service by far, considering the value of the watches. This says the CPO actually hurts to know.
Look at Archie, completely tuned out.
I've got to be honest with you, just looking at one of the comments here, Arch, you can see the stock online right now. It's brutal.
Stock.
He's talking about CPO stock, the CPO stock.
Oh, yeah, that's for newbies who absolutely don't care what they pay. Nobody who really knows what they're doing is going to buy that.
There's a stock, CPO
what
stock?
What do you, let me ask you this, Bear. On the gray market, right, you've often said to me the margin is under 10%.
Margins on Rolex are slim.
What do you think it is through the CPO program? Are they going to use the same single-digit margins?
They're not. Each AD is going to do on their own and differently. They don't have guidelines for ADs what they need to charge. There's not like a booklet with pricing because prices change daily. They're going to basically mark the prices as they see it, and they're going to be negotiable.
You know, this idea that secondary market Rolex margin is 10% is bullshit peddled by Paul Thorpe. It's absolute crap. If you look at the differential between price paid and price charged by the typical gray marketeer, what you will find is that the margin is much closer to 25, 27%. 10%.
But it's not Rolex only. That includes all kind of watches.
On Rolex specifically is what Archie said. That margin is more like around 25% and up. Yeah, absolutely.
My man, my personal friend, who is the gray market dealer, he's not a big company or anything. He doesn't make those margins for sure. I know that's a fact.
Take a look. Yeah, just find out what he'll pay you for something and then look at his website and see what he's charging.
Oh, I know. I actually know exactly. And Tanzil and I both know this guy personally. And I can tell you, look who joined us. Holy shit, what a privilege. It's a Canadian narc. Hello? Tanzil.
Who's this, Bear? I never...
Canadian narc. Ken narc. Maybe...
Hello. Who was that?
I think it was Tanzil.
It was Gummy Bear.
Gummy Bear. I love the zeal and I love the narky.
Yes. Hopefully he comes back, eh? I miss my fan. I miss him very much.
It's a bit of a funny time for Rolex, though, if you think about it, because prices were falling and the new stuff came out, and all of a sudden you can't even get the old stuff even.
You cannot get shit. You cannot get Deja's fucking smooth bezel with oyster bracelet. Nothing is available to buy.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very mixed up time. So what I think is, guys, if you're holding Rolex, just be brave. Hold. This is just an awful time to sell. If you would have sold a Panda 2 months ago, you would have received 20-30% less than you'd get if you sold it today. Bear, Archie, what do you think of this new one with that stainless steel surround? At least in pictures, I like the old one better.
Oh, I think it's a good idea. I like it. I like the idea of the steel surround because obviously it gives it some more rigidity.
You know, you say that, but I never heard of anybody who chipped one.
Ooh, that's because they're all in the safe. They're all safe queens.
Well, that could be, but as though the steel surround isn't going to be in the safe too. Super chat.
Oh, Paul Salicius. Nice to see Paul. Nice to see you, brother.
$5, Paul Salicius. Mark is right. U.S. dealers will scalp you alive.
Yeah,
beautiful words. Mark is right. Beautiful words. Thank you, Paul.
They will scalp you alive.
This is a lovely time to own Rolex. It's probably, honestly, I still think it's a good time to buy. That's what I think. Buy.
You're talking on the secondary market?
Depending on what model and how you time it. For example, I think the black GMT is still a great bargain. I think the 40 millimeter sub date is still a relative bargain.
Yes.
And I think the green OP41, which I don't think is going to be all that much longer for the world. It's sort of at a reasonable rate considering. Guys, they're all over retail. We have to just accept that anything 2 times over retail is probably good. But the watches I just said are less than 2 times over retail.
I agree on all of them. I would add to that the white dial Sky Dweller. I do believe that is great steel piece and a great price right now.
I sold one. It's so stupid of me. I sold the 2-tone cream. I really regret that.
And the other one is also black dial. I would recommend. That's also a good bargain right now to buy. But selling Rolex is stupid anyway. But you can't fucking keep them all the time.
Bear, they're saying they think you got the Explorer 140 mil. 40% of our viewers, 77 people voted, Bear. They're saying, or upvote, guys, upvote. We've only got 17 upvotes. 40% say it's an Explorer 1 you got, Bear.
Maybe. I'm obviously not going to reveal without some fair super chat to do not the unboxing, to show my wrist.
Oh no! By the way, guys, I cut myself shaving. That's what happened there. I cut myself shaving this morning.
Not a booger. Super chat.
Getting ready for the show. You know, it happens. Paul Salesius, $2. Bear, did you buy that beautiful Chanel?
No, I did not.
No, this is Rolex. You bought Rolex, wasn't it?
Yes, I bought Rolex. The Chanel that I was looking at and I posted on my Instagram is remarkable piece of high horology. I'm a huge fan of that, to be very honest with you. But I mean that's a 55,000 Canadian, so it's a significant dollar amount. It's a unique piece.
Painful.
Very painful. But the watch
is it toxic? Will you have to be buried in it? A Chanel. Who's going to buy a Chanel from you?
It's a watch that you buy when you are really wealthy and
angry at your money. When you're just angry at your money and you want to be buried in it, because you'll never do it.
You know, it's not toxic. I wouldn't call this watch toxic. Honest to God. If you want to bring it up, Archie, it's on my Instagram.
Well, what is your definition of toxic sludge? What's the definition?
Well, for example, my friend bought 56,000 US annual calendar rose gold Ulysse Nardin, right? And he bought it at I think 25K, which was a great deal when you think about it.
Yeah.
But now when he's selling it, he's probably gonna get maybe 15, maybe between 10 and 15.
You're joking, aren't you, Bear?
Yeah, so I would say that's probably toxic sludge. Even though it's a perpetual calendar, even though it's gold, even it's amazing watch, it's just because
resale.
Nardin is very soft on the secondary market. Chanel, on the other hand, has a much more. And by the way, the movement was done by Roman Gautier, so it's a quite impressive piece, and it's acknowledged that it was the movement done by him. So that's gonna give it a bit of value. That's the movement.
That's pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful, Bear. The only problem is, you know what's wrong with it, Bear?
Tell me.
Has only one.
It doesn't have Rolex on the dial.
Yeah, there's that.
Well, you know, to be honest with you, there is Rolex, and then there is some other.
Do you think Chanel? I thought Chanel's a ladies' brand. It's not really a men's brand, is it? Chanel.
Well, it's predominantly ladies' brand, and it's quite successful in that area.
This is very masculine, don't you think? Very masculine.
Masculine.
It's not a ladies' watch.
You cannot buy that watch. Bear.
Sorry, it's what? Sorry, Bear.
This is a men's watch.
I know. I said very masculinity.
Bear, if you try and buy that watch, we're gonna have an intervention. Super chat, big super chat. Let's
go.
Oh, Salesius, $50. Let's do the unboxing, Bear. Arch, new show pod, chopped liver is coming soon.
You can see the video after that is actually showing the watch on the wrist, so you can take a look. This is just a moment. If you go below, you can see it. You can see the watch showing it on the wrist. I sometimes love these kind of things. To be honest with you, it's. I know it's expensive. I know it's out of field. I guess deep inside, I wish I'm really wealthy.
Well, don't we all, Bear? Don't we all? We spend on Rolex as though we were, but we spend on Rolex specifically because we are not. It's really it's a small inner conflict. But Bear, we've just had a giant $50 super chat for an unboxing. What are we going to do here?
We're gonna do not really unboxing, but I'm gonna show on my wrist. So
holy shit! Full screen. Holy shit!
Slow roll. I believe
It's
it's
an
the
oyster.
It's the Explorer. It's the Explorer. Let's see. No, there's no Beazle. It's the Explorer. Oh, what the? It's the Explorer. Absolutely.
Holy
Very, very nice.
shit.
It is pretty.
You
Thank you,
got
guys.
it,
Thank
Bear?
you.
You got it?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got it.
40 millimeter. Love it. Love it. I love this watch.
Beautiful. Is it
Did
has
you
the
own
look-
the 39 as well?
Yeah, I have 39 as well.
Does it feel different?
It does.
feels bigger? The loom.
What
the
size
loom
bracelet is that, Bear?
I don't know.
looks 22 to 18. That's what I think. 22
I
to
think so.
22.
You love
maybe-
it, Bear?
Yes, I do.
One and done, love it?
No.
One and done. What the fuck? What
Don't
does
get
that
crazy.
even mean? One and done? Like,
Right?
This could be your one and done.
no.
There's no such thing, except for women.
Yeah.
Bear has a long man. In women, yes, he's got a one and done, but not in.
Yeah, I was lucky. Honestly, it's all about luck. I have a wonderful wife. The watch is nice. I love Explorer. I always liked Explorer. I never liked 36, to be honest with you. It looked awkward.
Hold up your
Let's
wrist. Let's see who's whiter, you or me. I think you might be even whiter. Look how white. Oh no, I might be whiter in this light.
Yeah, we're both really white.
Very white. I'm wearing Toxic Sludge.
Toxic Sludge?
Yeah, it's a Citizen Quartz.
Oh,
Oh.
That's beautiful, Bear. How's the loom? They loomed the numerals and everything now. How's that
Yeah,
look?
it's great. The loom is. I'm gonna try to get it. It's kind of difficult for me. I gotta get out of the. It's a great loom. Okay, bluish.
I'll just end the
beautiful.
poll. Bear, the punters. Oh, they got it right, Bear. The punters got it right.
Yeah, but I
87
had a
people.
chance to see the Guinness, and I said, you know what? I said to my friend from AD, I said, "What the fuck? What kind of douchebag gets a watch? Like, who is this?
This.
This.
Oh yeah." I said, "What kind of douchebag gets a watch like this and waits at home and doesn't come and pick it up?" And he
That's
said
true.
to me, "Well, in his defense, I didn't tell him yet." I said, "Good. Don't tell him.
I'll take it.
Just tell it to me."
Super
And I
chill.
already promised I can't. Really fucking gorgeous watch. Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you,
Paul
for
Salesius, $5.
generous
Congratulations, brother. My two-tone 36 is my daily favorite. Yes, sir.
Oh, the two-tone Explorer gold. Yeah,
That's what I don't understand. Why didn't they bring out a 40 mil two-tone Explorer one?
maybe they will.
Yeah, give it time. I have a question for Bear. Bear,
Yeah.
hypothetical scenario. Your AD calls you. He says, I've got the 40 millimeter Explorer and I have the 42 millimeter titanium Yachtmaster,
Oh, no brainer.
but you can only have one of them. You're taking that
Fine,
Yachtmaster. aren't you?
42 titanium Yachtmaster.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But he knows that. And this is why he said to me, he said, I know which watch you really want. I said, yeah. He says, I'm going to tell you right now, that watch is not going to be available before close to the end of the year. So I expect it as a Christmas gift.
Yes. Welcome, Dis.
Hey,
Hello,
Mark.
Super chat from
Hey,
M3
there.
6 feet.
Hey, Dis, how are you? We got
Hey,
M3 6 speed, $5. Congratulations, Bear. I'm wearing one of my favorites, Pepsi on Oyster. Hello, dog trainer, and long live our pontiff!
But that's a really nice super chat. Thank you very much, M3 6 speed. Thanks for kind words.
Very kind indeed, Bear. Wow, Bear, I can't believe you actually got the 40 mil.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did he get? Sorry.
The 14 millimeter Explorer, the new one.
Oh, fuck with it.
Yeah, first in Canada, boy. First in Canada. Before
Wow.
Phil can even get it.
Congrats, man. Wow. Oh my God, it looks great on you.
Thank you.
Wow.
You look a little pasty. You need to get out more. Take some
Yeah, I
vitamin-
was. You're right. Yeah, I need sunshine. I need sunshine.
I want to share a quick thing with all of you punters out there, and you, Bear, Archie, Dis. Take vitamin D. Very important. None of us are converting vitamin D the right way, and they're determining right now that it helps you fight cancer, works on your immune system, and it helps prevent even viruses. Works your immune system.
I take
That's
a
from sunshine.
I take a multivitamin. That
No, it's not enough. Supplement with vitamin D in those gel caps. You got to do both. But I'm just saying, super cheap, super easy. Check me out on this.
Oh, we've got some super chats coming in here. We got Pavel, $5. Congratulations, Bear. I'm wearing my 39 Mark II, 39 mil Mark II. He's talking Explorer 1 right now.
Yes,
Almost
yes,
the
Mark
perfect
II,
daily. Running 2 seconds fast after a week on the wrist, which is amazing timing.
There's that beautiful red Kobe.
What Rolex does, I mean, with their precision is fucking A.
Yes. Yes.
Great taste,
yes.
Pavel. Great taste, man. You're good. You're good.
And we've got Paul Salesius, $5. Gents, for your information, new gold and two-tone GMTs are already on Moda for sale. Yes.
Yeah, we've seen it. I seen it in person today at my AD. Unfortunately, it was not assigned to me. But it is gorgeous. And they're asking for stupid dollar amount for that on Moda for two-tone. They are asking 40,000 US dollars. By the way, I haven't seen any solid gold anywhere yet.
No solid golds.
Imagine solid gold modern Jubilee bracelet. Oof.
Yes.
Fucking A. Amazing. Amazing. You know, it's funny you mentioned that vitamin D. My son keeps pushing me to do that. He says,
My doctor put me on
it.
Vitamin D is just from the sun, Bear.
No. You get it from supplementation or from the sun. My doctor put me on it about 5 years ago, and the research is now confirming everything she told me about the immune system, cancer. Just Google it. It's all over the place. And I'm talking about, like legitimate sources such as WebMD and the American Medical Association and the Lancet.
You know what? I'm going to jump on that. I definitely need it because, again, even when I was not having problem with hip and all that shit, I'm not very outdoorsy guy. I don't like being outside.
Well, I spend all day long outdoors with dogs. Well, not all day, but a fair amount. But what she told me was on a blood test, my vitamin D levels turned out low, even though I'm outdoors half the time. And what happens is when you get older, you just don't serum convert it as well. That's the point. And runs down your immune system and all kinds of things.
By the way, Paul Felicius says there is a solid gold on Moda as well. Paul, can you just tell me what are they asking for that solid gold one? I'm really curious. I haven't seen it. Please let me know. And Mike the Snake says that he's going to wait on the vitamin D info from Mark until Mike the Snake confirms it, because he is the authority on most of the things on this channel. So, Archibald, you approve?
Yes, sir.
You approve?
I think it's amazing purchase, amazing pickup at retail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, Bear. Did you sell anything to get that?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not that expensive. It's retail. It's like a 10 something.
It's still a lot of money, Bear. This economy is not.
Okay. It's okay. It's not. It's not very hurt. It's not like buying precious metal. It's all right. It's all right.
I think it's an absolute beautiful pickup. How much what's it worth now? So it costs 10, and what's it worth?
Honestly, I don't know what Explorer 40mm sells on a secondary market. I haven't seen any.
No.
Pull up Chrono. Let's have a quick peek. Let's flip Bear's watch.
Let's flip it for him.
I actually wouldn't, but okay. Take a look.
Just bring that up on the screen now, because we like to get bang per buck, Bear. Because I think, honestly, maybe it's best to get rid of it.
I'll be honest with you, Explorer 39 is a good value on a secondary market. That's something I would recommend rather than paying premium for 40mm. I would recommend.
It's not even bringing any up here, Bear.
That's what I'm thinking. That I don't think that
Rolex
I know for a
Explorer
fact that
One.
I
What's
got
what's
the
what's
first.
the reference number? Can you give me the model number on that there?
Sure, I'll give you in a second. I'll give it to you in a second. It is M
Yep.
two M224270
Yep.
dash.
22. Oh, no, that's enough. That's all I need. There's none here, Bear. None. None
Yeah,
on.
I
Look
know
at
that
that.
mine is first in Canada. That I know for sure. I don't know about US.
Yeah.
And I think anyone posting it for sale now, it would be very easy for AD to know what the fuck is going on.
Would they get pissed off?
Oh, fuck yeah. Of course, man. Flipping it like right when you get it? Are you kidding me? That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. And what's the point? Why would you flip it immediately? Like, come on.
I've just received a text from a fan of this show who will remain anonymous, who is an MD from a very prestigious medical school, who says 5,000 units vitamin D and 50 milligrams zinc for viruses, including COVID.
Wow.
Good to know. Honestly, I don't mind that. I'll go pick it up at Shoppers, and what the fuck? That's a like basically just take it in once a day and then the story.
That's what I do. And I take the multivite too, because that covers everything else.
Right. Right. I take the one for 50 plus because I am sucker for marketing.
Well, you and me both. We take that Centrum Silver, and don't accidentally listen. Do not buy the ladies one, or you might start to get your period. That's the only thing.
No way I'm taking that. I'm fucking worried about that. I don't want to turn into one.
You might get, if you take the wrong one, you could get menopause.
Fuck.
Anyway,
I got to tell you, Bear. Bear,
What's up,
seriously, you have a super duper watch. You must be
thanks, Archie.
so. The AD, he looked after you.
Super chat.
Hey, there is information. Thank you very much, Paul, for super chat. I appreciate that. You've been fucking so generous and nice tonight, man. I appreciate your support.
Paul Silesius, $5 for the solid gold. Yet they are solid gold. They are currently running auctions.
He's talking about Moda. They're auctioning off a solid
Moda.
gold GMT on Moda right now as we speak. And I thought I heard it was somewhere up around 55.
So you know what? That's the best way to see where the price is.
Yeah.
That's the best way for us to see where is the price. And Mark is right. Daytona just is running a new sprint up. I was telling you all about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. This is a perfect time to buy hot Rolex pieces on the secondary market, and I think I was right.
The Panda was $27,000, and now it's almost 40.
Marky, I was advising people, but some people were saying they're waiting for shit to appear under the retail. The world's gonna end, and all kind of bullshit that you hear all the time.
Well, Bear, the guys that were trying to buy a Panda cheaper than 27 were trying to catch a falling knife, and they missed. I think it's a missed opportunity.
Here we go. We got John C, $2. Any thoughts on Loris? Thanks, man.
Is John C trolling us with Loris, you think? Or I think he's trolling us, eh?
Should I answer?
Oh, we lost our dog trainer. What happened to our dog trainer?
He'll be back. Just drop the link. Oh, your link is actually pinned, guys, to the top of the chat. So link is pinned. Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead, Diz.
Okay, so Detective Last Call, portrayed by Matthew McConaughey in the True Detective Season 1, was the lowest diver. So I like it. Then you should buy it. Thanks.
You have a Loris?
Me no. I want one. Like he wore in the movie, in the scene, in the show.
Why do you want one? What I never heard. What the fuck is? How do I not know about this brand? What's going on? Hang on.
It's like a Seiko. Sort of Seiko.
Lorus watches.
Yeah.
Oh, they look like they copy everything they can copy.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just nothing, Bear. They're nothing. I don't even have enthusiasm for them, Bear.
Hmm. You know the strange watch I saw that I actually like when we're talking unusual likes and whatever. Well, Archie, I know you're into photography, right? You love good cameras and so on. But how do you feel about a Leica watch?
Actually, Bear, we called this up. I think it looks. I think it's just so chintzy. It's sort of cashing in on the Leica brand. It pisses me off. It doesn't
So you
seem.
are not. You don't like it.
No, I don't.
Guys, real quick, I would like you to know that I've turned off the camera, but I am rubbing the mug. And the reason that I turned off the camera is I'm not rubbing it with my finger.
Oh
Ooh.
shit!
But I have indeed rubbed the mug, and now I'm going to take care of business, and then I'm going to turn my camera back on.
All right.
Paul Silesius, here we go. $2. Bear currently at 58,250. Fike me dead.
And that's
Holy
the
fuck,
actual.
that's expensive.
See, listen, that's the actual. There's no bullshit here. There's no game. It's gonna go. I think it's gonna go probably to 65 to 70, maybe.
65 to 70?
Yeah, I believe that because if because it's the first one, and people are fucking. People like to claim the first, right? There's something in it. It's just a kind of cool factor, or however you want to call it, in having the first piece, I guess.
So I guess Bear's back.
Bear's back. Like a fungus.
Well, I wasn't gone. What do you mean, Bear's back?
Clyde, apparently my experiment was successful, and I no longer actually need to use my finger to rub the mug. I can use any part of my anatomy. Super chat.
Super chat. We got a good friend, Phoenician Cedar, $2. John C. could have bought 10 Lorises with all the super chats.
I think John C. is trolling us with that. To be honest with you, Phoenician Cedar. I don't think he's serious about the Loros, but he wants to see reaction and so on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not funny anymore. Well, okay.
Did we see that super chat about the GMT on Moto currently at 58,250? I missed whether you did that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So that's crazy.
No, it's not, Marky. It's not. Mark my words. It's gonna go 65 at least.
I was gonna say 70, but
probably. I would not bet against it.
It's the first one.
Mm.
Yeah.
I must say,
it's a first modern Jubilee in gold. So that's a huge.
That is absolutely ridiculous, but that is fucking crazy.
Minotaur.
Oh, people have money. Some people got money, Archie. What am I going to tell you? They're obviously not on this channel.
Speaking of which, I got an email in. Somebody, one of my competitors, is going against the grey market. They say grey market is terrible, right? Just hang on. Speaking of grey market,
right?
How are we gonna?
Oh my God! Having fun. It's season 11 and 13. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Pretty good performance, Paul.
One of my competitors has gone against the grey market. Okay,
has
gone really against the grey market, and I've got to tell you something. The grey market.
The grifter? You talking the grifter?
The grifter.
I don't fucking watch it.
Please be more specific.
No.
So tell us what's going on. Explain to us.
Okay, this is an email from Paul. He says, "I was not Paul Silesius, another Paul. I was thinking that Grifter has said no, another Paul. I was thinking that Grifter has said he's going to fight against the grey market.
Yeah.
A good way against him is to promote the grey market. So I got to say, I got to be honest with you, the grey market, whether you like the grey market or hate the grey market is purely a reflection of the economic buy and sell, demand
Do you know
and
saying
supply.
I hate gray market is like saying I hate internet, or I hate the that water is wet.
Yes.
It's
It's
a no.
ridiculous.
It's always going to be there. And just as you said, Archie, it is a product of the economics that the buy and the sell. There is more demand than there is supply. So some people will sell for profit and other people will buy to fill their needs or their wants. Really. Nobody needs a Rolex. We just want one.
Exactly.
That's what the gray market is for,
Yeah.
for the guys who want one and just can't get one any other way, which is most of
Exactly. What we talk about on this in Archieverse, nothing is needed. It's all luxury. It's all fucking shit that we love to have, and you can live life happily ever after, never even fucking knowing about these
Wait,
things.
are you saying that we don't need Archie luxury, that we just want?
No, we do need Archie luxury. That's a necessity. That's like hair. I'm talking about watches and boxes and whatever, knives and cars and shit that we love.
You know, the stupidest thing that has happened to the watch market, and I confess I've fallen for this one too, is I will no longer buy one, or I really try not to buy anything without box and papers. And if I buy without box and papers, instead of getting the old $500 off, I want at least $1,000 less. What? That's so stupid, but even I do that now.
Yeah.
Why is it so hot, this? Why is it so hot? I don't understand. It's in the morning. It's 3 a.m. and 2 a.m. in the morning. Why is it so hot?
It's in the desert.
Good question.
Well, it's an Israel, Archie. The climate there is not like, I mean, it's exactly as Mark said. It's in a desert.
Whoa.
Hey, Archie, what is SD43 talking about? You doing a fire sale? Archibald?
SD43. What was he saying?
He says to me, Bear, has Archie told you about his impending fire sale yet?
I was looking at selling some LV shit off. I've got a few remnants.
Good.
It no longer makes me happy. I want to get rid of it.
Good.
I hear fire sale immediately. I think Jewish lightning. So does this.
Honestly?
No, I if I don't sell them, it doesn't matter. But I want to sell a few. I got a few things left, and I want to get rid of them. That's it. Okay.
Cool. When are you planning that?
Look.
Are you doing it on a channel, or are you just doing on your whatever you guys call it, Gumtree or whatever the fucking call it?
No, I'll do it on the channel. I just wait till we get the, it's a bit quiet. I was going to say, hey, I've got a few things for sale. We'll see how it goes there. And Goldberg is back. Thank you, Mr. Goldberg.
Fucking internet. Sorry.
So I want to get rid of a few things, and even that watch box. If it gets repaired, I will be selling that as well, Bear. I'm sick of the lot.
Well, are you considering selling it to a fella for the offer he made?
I got to see what it costs. I got to see what it comes in at. And we've got John C. John C. He says, John C. $2. I can't afford LV. Arch, is Toomey any good? Toomey's good. Look, LV's more of a lifestyle choice than actually a product to use. But yeah, whatever works for you. Okay.
My AD sells the Toomey, and I did not like it. I still went with Mont Blanc. I'm talking backpack and
yes,
the luggage. I just think Mont Blanc is so much better. It's more expensive, but it's better. Toomey is Tudor.
I kind of like Coach. It's probably low on the scale, but I just like the product.
It's okay, brother. Hey, you know what I tried on and I fucking loved it?
A Magnum?
Huh?
A Magnum condom?
A butt plug?
Not for me. I'm not that big.
Horns?
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 Tudor 54. It's
Oh, that's
fucking-
so tiny. That's like a micro dot.
no, Mikey.
That's bullshit. You're gonna need a magnifying glass to tell what time.
No,
Mike,
no,
Mark,
don't just-
listen to the bear. Listen to the bear.
Listen, honest to God, I know. Listen, I'm like you. Okay, let's trust me on this. But it's actually really nicely done. Now, I would not buy it on rubber, but on a bracelet, it's a good price point. It's a really nice piece. I actually think it's actually nicer, thinner. I like thinness of it than Tudor 58.
Mm.
And I think for a smaller watch, it bears more like a 38, 39 than it wears like a 37.
This is just nuts. You know what? Here's the deal. As Rolex is trying to become the new Patek, they're just shoving Tudor down our throat as the next Rolex and making us think we're lucky if we get to buy a Tudor. It is such an incredible marketing plan.
I'll be back
that
1
is-
minute,
that is
boys.
true.
1 minute. 1 minute.
God damn
It's,
it.
it's so much bullshit, but I mean, honestly, that strategy is working. And now you get to buy yourself a Tudor and you feel lucky. I mean, when did that happen?
I agree. I'm not. Listen, I have a love-hate relationship with Tudor, but they did hit this one really right. That the proportions of the watch are really
Listen,
beautiful.
I have four Tudors now, so I am right with you.
You do? Hang on. You have four. Oh, look at the huge super chat we got.
Ooh, super chat.
Holy
I
shit.
haven't played the song. Hmm.
Listen, Mr. Valju, you're a gentleman, you're a class act. Archie's gone for a second. The moment he comes back, we will be talking about your super chat. So which four Tudors do you have, Mark?
Well, let's start with the crappiest of all of them, which is the Royale Day Date. So
I had that too.
The Royale with cheese.
it's a little toxic. I don't know why I bought it.
Why did we buy that, Mark?
Because we thought maybe it would make us feel a little like we had a Rolex Day Date, and oh my God, it does. It just makes it.
That was probably why. Fuck me, then I bought that fucking thing.
I know it makes me feel a little cheap, nasty, and used. You know, I went. It's like taking a coyote girl home from the bar. You know what a coyote girl is, don't you, Bear?
Of course.
So it's a little like that. I want to chew my arm off so I don't have to look at the damn thing. And
but
then,
why don't you sell the fucking thing?
Well, I'm lazy, but eventually I'm sure I will.
All right. What's next one?
What's next? This one I really actually quite like. It is the original Tudor Black Bay Burgundy with the smiley face. That one's very
okay. That's cool. That's actually the one apparently everyone wants.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's at the moment. It is. It ran for a short period of time, and everyone talks about Burgundy smile face. Fair enough. That's a keeper. Next.
Yeah.
So I like that. And then from Clyde, I bought the Panda chronograph.
You like that?
I do. That one is a nice watch.
Okay, that's one of the nicest Tudors to have. It's actually Tudor hard to get. You know that.
Yeah, that's still hard to get.
Well, actually, there's another one available here in the flyover states, but it's like,
Yeah, maybe depending where it is. I'm going to be honest with you. That's the one I never see in a case.
And on a bracelet.
Never see it in a case.
You also got it on the bracelet too.
And that's the way to have it. That's a good one. And next?
Wait, maybe that's it. I'm trying to remember. Clyde, do I have a fourth Tudor or do I only have the three then?
I think you've only got
Pelagos. I have the I forget what I have. I have the blue Pelagos with the in-house movement. And that I like.
Okay, so you don't have a bad Tudor. I mean, if we ignore that royal disaster.
The Royale.
you got that one cheap. So
well, that's true. I paid $1,500. I paid $1,500 for it. So I did at least get it real cheap.
Ooh, I did. Listen. I did not know Birminghard is in house. Fuck me, Dad. Now I'm embarrassed. Shit. Convinced me to get the Tudor Royale. It became my guilty pleasure.
But that's like you're spreading herpes all around your face.
Listen, let me put it this way, Marky.
Yeah.
If you look like Birminghard, do you really give a fuck what watch you're wearing?
No, probably really you don't.
Like, so go fuck off, Birminghard. You know, you got the looks, you got everything. Go, like, seriously, you can wear fucking Lorus, and you're gonna look cool. End
Mm.
of story. But I did. You know what? I get these honeymoon moments with the new watch. So I
Mhm.
never fucking had the watch I hate right away.
No, you don't realize you hate it until one day, about 3 days in with that Royale, I had coffee.
Wow, look at this. I just went for a bathroom break. Mr. Valjoux, $50. Yo, Archie. Yo, Arch. Cocaline
Cocaine
Bear.
bear, cocaine bear.
Cocaine Bear. I haven't been ignoring you guys, working my rate off. By the way, I believe the grey market is dead. I was on Newbury Street in Boston with the boutiques last week. That is the future. The greys are junk nobody wants. What?
I
You
don't
think
know
of
why
that?
he feels like that. What is he trying to tell us? Boutiques are the way to go? I mean, I don't know.
They're even worse.
There's nothing you can get from the boutiques, really, is there?
I never purchased anything from boutique in my life.
Hey, Dish, you better
Think
get some
boutiques
sleep,
are
man.
one of
Have a
my-
lie down.
Yeah.
Have
Okay, I
have a
will.
lie down. Have a lie down, but Dish.
Love you.
Love you too, man. Go and have a sleep,
Love you
man.
all.
Love you.
Archie,
Love you,
Bear,
Dish.
Rancher, Mark, Panthers. Love you all.
Love
Thank
you
you,
too,
sir.
Bear.
Love you very
Bye
much.
bye. Bye
Love
bye.
you.
Bye bye, Bear. Bye bye.
I,
Bye bye.
uh,
Not Bear. I mean bye bye, Dish.
I gotta
I
tell you guys,
enjoy-
I'm the gay one, but I feel like this is the biggest homo club. Like these guys outgame me. I feel like I gotta step up my gay game.
That's only because Rancher is here. That's why. Listen, I don't know what's the boutique story here. I'm a little bit confused. Honestly, like I don't know why now. Mr. Valjoux is a guy that buys amazing watches. Okay, let's understand that. And he has a great collection, and he is a man of amazing taste. Why boutiques? I don't understand. The future is boutiques. What the fuck?
Hmm.
Please explain.
Maybe what he's talking about is the rumor that Rolex is going to get rid of all the ADs and just open their own boutiques everywhere. And they have built some boutiques here and there. That is true, both Rolex and I think Tudor. But yeah, the boutique is always going to, fist you a little bit harder than the gray market. Super chat.
Well, he explains his position here in Super
Yeah,
Chat.
he does.
Here we go. We got super chat from our very, very good friend here. What's Powie's just jumped on? Mr. Valjoux, $5. Boutiques are locking down distribution. Greys are going to dry up over time.
Listen, as long as there's somebody who wants to flip out of their watch and take the best price available for it, the gray market is going to do just fine. That's my thing.
Gray market existed before Rolex was selling over retail.
Honestly, the cockroach and the gray market are going to inherit the earth.
Well, it's one for the money and a two for the show. Peter, get ready up, go, get go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes.
That was fucking good, man.
But someone said
He
CPO
kept it in a tune. That was good.
CPO in boutiques is the future. Greys will be filled with junk that can't be passed up. Well, CPOs aren't going to be paying high prices. They're going to be paying less than the grey. Don't you think,
Yeah,
Ben?
I believe that, Archie. I believe that.
So it's an economic reality. The grey market exists because of the economic situation.
Yeah.
You're not going to see the CPOs paying more than. Otherwise, this will be a spiral up, 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 up. It's very
Agreed.
price sensitive. The most important thing, service doesn't matter. Price is everything. Service doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's the reality. Service doesn't matter.
Price.
Price is everything.
Remember when Rolex was cheaper used? You told everybody to buy used, but there was this huge component of punters who refused and just wanted to buy new, and the wait lists weren't long, like just a couple months. How the world has changed. If we could only buy used cheaper now, I wonder if that's ever coming back.
Fella says people don't understand basic supply and demand. Unreal.
Well, everyone is now saying there's this giant rumor that within 3 years, Rolex is going to have all those new factories underway, the new movement factory, and they're going to double production. But the very first duty of any luxury good is to control supply while simultaneously driving brands. So I do not see Rolex flooding the market and devaluing the brand ever. Super chat.
Joe, $5. Can we stop misusing the term grey market? Grey market are unauthorized dealers selling only new in-box watches sourced under the table from ADs. Oh, I thought grey market is anyone who's a non-authorized. They're selling pre-owned stuff. I don't quite get that.
Yeah, we're splitting cunt hairs at that point, but I know what Joe means. And what he really means is the gray market is one particular aspect of the secondary market, and then the secondary market is the rest. But a lot of the secondary market also sell gray market watches, so it's really a mixed bag. A lot of vendors do both.
Can I change the subject?
Oh dear God, please do.
Hey, Marky, do you own a Breitling chronomat?
Yes. Well, okay.
I'm itching for Breitling chronomat.
Me too, because I lost it. I don't know. It was either lost or stolen. I haven't seen it in about a
Get
year.
the fuck out of here. What?
And I got such a good price on it on eBay. It was beautiful, but they're even lower now on the secondary market. You can get them under $5,000. I paid $5,400 2 years ago when they were new, and I was very happy. But you can get them now for, like, depending on the dial, $4,800. So buy it used, buy it well, but you absolutely can get it under $5,000 US. And they're really, they're kind of big, but that bullet bracelet is super impressive. Super.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I mean, I like Breitling, you know that, just like as you do.
Me
It's
too.
a bit loud watch, which I'm okay with.
But
I
it's
don't want.
806 1959 re-edition FTW.
Say again, say again, Cliver.
806 1959 re-edition FTW.
Yeah, I know but that's not chronomat.
Oh, I thought you said chronograph.
No, chronomat. I like chronograph. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Joe has a super chat, $5. Oh,
Joe has a super chat for
No,
$5.
we did. Sorry,
We did that
I'm
one.
running
Sorry,
late.
that's okay. That's okay.
So I really love the
B01 42 millimeter chronomat, either in blue.
I like the Italy one. Italy.
The green, that's the green one, or
Italy is blue with white and red.
Or the salmon one.
I like. Oh yeah.
The salmon one, for whatever reason, is running a little pricier.
Because salmon's dial is always popular. Talk about salmon. That's another watch I saw today. Premier B01 movement Breitling Premier chronograph with a salmon dial. Quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful. The Premier Heritage B25.
Honestly, I would say that now that we're talking about it, that Breitling is as close to a one and done as you almost can get. It's a sports watch, but it's loud and it's flashy on the one hand. On the other hand, compared to the Schneider era Breitlings, it's refined. It's got good lume. It's got pushers that you don't have to unscrew them to use, but it still has an incredible water resistance. I think the only even mildly critical thing I can say about it, two things. It's a little thick, but it wears super well, so that's not a problem. And the Roulet bracelet, although very comfortable, does not have micro adjustments. So you just got to size it for kind of like shoot for the middle, not too tight, not too loose. But I loved mine, and I have been shopping them lately because
You lost one, didn't you? You lost one, Marky.
Yeah, you just said either lost it or somebody stole it.
I'm not sure which, honestly, but it's been about a year since I've seen it, so I think it's time to just say fuck it and get another one.
Super chat. Before I get to the super chat, I'm going to take a phone call.
No worries. Thank you.
Thanks,
Mr.
Clive.
Valjoux, $5. Unless I'm smoking smack, the reset is happening. Greys will be flipping yesterday's news. Swiss are shutting hype down. the market adjustment is proof. What does he mean?
He means that the sky is falling, but the thing is, the prices are rising now. They're not crashing. They're rising. We had a market correction in which Rolex, as an example, corrected less than Tesla. So I wish Mr. Valjoux was right, because in 6 months we'd all have more buying opportunity. But I disagree. I think the trend is going up.
No, unfortunately, Mr. Valjoux, as much as I love you, and I really consider you amazing friend of the channel, and I have to disagree with you. I don't see it the same way. I think the hype will always be there. Just it will be very selective hype on selective brands and selective pieces, and that's going to continue. That's going to continue. We're just talking. I mean, listen, entry level OP41 with few fucking colorful bubbles on the dial is gonna fucking go out of gate for probably about 50 to 60,000 US dollars, and there'll be people.
What? You're
There
joking.
will be people buying it. Talk about fucking hype. We're talking $6,000 watch that's gonna probably sell 10 times the retail.
Well, you can't get one. There's already. Your AD said he may not even get one, Bear.
He may not even get one.
Not get one. Not 10. One. One.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me that hype is down. Tell me that they're gonna shut down. They like hype. You think the Swiss hate the hype? Hype is fucking engine that pulls the train. Hype and Rolex are doing so much good for all the fucking watch industry.
What does he mean by the reset is happening? What does he mean by that?
I don't know. There's a lot of different uses of word reset in economy, reset politically, reset this and that. So I'm not going to be able to interpret that part. I don't know. I don't know what he means by reset. That's a complex question, Archibald. Very complex.
Yeah,
So,
it is a tricky question, isn't it?
So I was very disappointed, by the way, that the IWC, who actually produced the new engineer,
yes,
overpriced it, by the way, way overpriced.
Yes, way overpriced it.
Using a base movement, let's be honest.
Yes.
And then decides they're not going to even send them to the ADs. So they're going to be going through boutiques only, which means no discounts. I think this is such a bullshit, and I think they're making a huge mistake. And mark my words, I can see it in 6 months being offered to ADs, because you have to be smoking smack to buy engineer at retail that they're asking. That's something I also wanted to comment, finding out today from the AD. And I do. My birthday's coming, Archie. My birthday is May 11th.
Yes.
So I need the watch for birthday. I mean, that's tradition.
Oh, I thought you got the Explorer. Isn't that a birthday? It's near enough.
No, that's just a favor for birthday. I want to actually own my birthday watch on the birthday. So it doesn't have to be Rolex. I need to get something.
I do not want to own a watch as old as me. No way.
No. I'm not talking like Oh, I hate that when people buy exact birthday watch. No. I'm talking just to buy a watch on birthday. Mr. Valjoux continues his debate in Super Chat.
Mr. Valjoux, here we go. $5. Trust me, Patek, Rolex, AP do not want you shoving your money to graze. The watches of the future will go through boutiques. It will take time.
Well, in a way, maybe. Listen, I was just even not maybe subconsciously bringing up the engineer story from IWC. Also, the new Omega pieces, the newly released Omega pieces, the new Speedy, the new 38 millimeter Aquaterras, the new big boys
Yeah.
are not available in ADs. It looks like they're really pushing everything through boutiques. So there might be something in it. I don't know. There might be something in it. I don't know. I don't know. It's strange that my AD has not received. He received two new Omega pieces since they announced them more than a year ago. Not 1321, not any of the new pieces, not any of the Aquaterras, not any of the big boys. None. Zip zero.
My God, Bear, that's pretty damn nasty.
Well, it's nasty for the AD. It's nasty from the brand playing games, but I don't give a fuck. To be honest with you, I just don't buy Omega. I mean, if they want to do that, they're gonna lose the customers. I'm not gonna go buy Omega.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that. In my country, I told you I got a good friend of mine. He really wants the speed. You know, the green dial one.
Yeah, I know. I actually seen it
in solid gold. In solid gold.
Yeah,
right?
I don't like it at all.
But
you know why
it
I
is.
don't like it?
Omega's put the price up. Like
no. Besides the price being ridiculous, you know why I don't like it? The fucking green is black. It's not green. I need some type of special lighting to get a hint of green. It's not green at all. I hate it. And I love green dial watches. I love green watches. I'm obsessed with green. But this is not green. This is strangely black.
yes.
And it's very expensive. It's more expensive retail than President.
Yes.
Like seriously,
Yes.
what's wrong with these fuckers? Market,
Well,
do you crave President?
I have very mixed feeling about the president. First,
Me too.
You know, I own a gold piece now, and I wonder a lot if I should own two, let alone one, right?
Okay.
So I think it's a magnificent watch. So there's no question about, do I love it? I absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think about it a lot more in white gold than I think about it in yellow gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think about how wearable is it? You know, in other words, how is it? To me, that is not a watch you throw in the safe. One of the guys I admire quite a lot is I had a guy in his 70s come visit me with his dog. He dropped the dog off, and he was wearing a 36 millimeter day date that he bought in the mid 70s. And he told me
1803
every day. He's worn it every single day, except for every 10 years he's had it serviced. And it had.
I think that is so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gold from that era patinaed. Gold today does not. And so it had a warm glow. Its color had patinaed a little bit. But I just don't see me wandering around in that thing all day, every day as a one and done. Maybe white gold, but then I go to war with myself. Do I really want to spend $45,000 on something that doesn't even really look like gold? So I argue with myself a lot.
Yeah.
Super chat. We got Cosmic, fantastic Cosmic, $5. Bear. They are in the process of implementing blockchain technology, which will allow more control of the product lifestyle. What does that mean? Blockchain technology? That's like crypto crap.
They are in a process of implementing blockchain technology, which will allow more control on the product life cycle.
Well, listen,
I don't have any idea what Cosmic is telling
They
us.
could chip them right now. They could chip every watch right now with NFT technology and know where they are at all times. It's easy to do.
Oh, is that what he's talking about?
Well, I'm not 100% sure because, I'm not smart. But because what he's talking about.
With all due respect, Cosmic, we are not smart as you. So we would love to respond to your super chat, but all Archie and I, and unfortunately Goldberg cannot say, is we love your avatar.
Pavel here says cryptographic ownership tracking, but we still don't know what that means.
Yeah,
M3 6-speed $5 panel. Tempted to pay $25,000 for white dial 116520 Daytona 2014 to 2016. Last of the run with chroma light dial. Box and papers. Thoughts? I dislike ceramic bezel. Ooh, so this is the last.
That's what it goes for. Listen, he's maybe $1,000 cheap at 25. So that's around what they're going for, I think. So that's a normal price.
I just transferred it in my money that I understand. I love that Daytona, by the way.
I hated it, but nonetheless, it's a nice watch.
You had that, I remember, and you did not like legibility or whatever bullshit bothered you, which was crazy.
It was listen. I much prefer the Panda that I now have, and I think it's because that black bezel pulls the watch together and gives it some wrist presence. That steel bezel just kind of melted off the wrist and made it look like there was nothing there at all. So I just had a bugaboo about it, but I like the new one a lot better. But there's no doubt it's a nice watch. It's a very important historical era for the Daytona, and I think they're kind of reasonable right now. And I got
it's a decent buy. It's still cheap, but it's okay.
That's right.
It's a beautiful watch to me. Honestly, it's funny that he's talking about that today. We were chatting, and I don't think buying Daytona can be mistaken anymore in any shape or form. Daytonas are not going anywhere, meaning down. Daytona is the way to go. I personally love it. I don't know if your choice is black dial or white dial. Does it really matter? It's really a matter of taste. But I love the choice.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you, Bear. I think the problem is the Daytonas themselves they're never going to be obtainable to normal people, Bear. There is no way in the world. Absolutely.
Well, you have opportunity to own Maserati Blue Dial Daytona, which I think should be your priority over any other watch that you are at the moment purchasing.
The thing is, I got a love-hate relationship with these things, Bear.
Okay. Kind of like with everything else?
Yeah, it's a tricky one because it is so much money. And, I'll be honest with you, Bear. YouTube ain't what it used to be anymore, Bear. We're having a reset. There's a reset. There's a big reset on.
I want to know why do you say that? Why are you going back to the thing that pisses us off, me and Tan?
I think a lot of the big collectors have left
right now, and you don't go further with that.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Apologies.
Enjoy a great night. Let's go to the super chat by Paul Silesius.
Paul Silesius, fantastic guy here. He's talking about a platinum day date. Paul Silesius, $5 Bear. I picked up 36 mil day date and platinum, but had to send it back. Just too heavy for me.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Maybe white gold is the answer for him.
Maybe. What the heck are you talking about, Paul? What?
You got to start doing push-ups. You know what though, Bear? I did wear a 40 millimeter one, and the AD let me try it on, and honestly, it felt like a brick. I mean, it was like wearing a bowling ball.
Beauty. That's what gives it the pleasure. That's the part of the coolness.
I think Paul maybe was thinking about it as a daily. In which case, okay.
Well, platinum cannot be daily. Cannot be daily.
Well, why not? It looks like steel. Anyway, I don't know That's painful to hear that you had it and then you sent it away.
Yeah, that saddens me actually. That actually makes me sad, Paul. I really mean it. You had in your possession something so remarkable.
Yeah. And
then you send it back because it's too heavy.
I want to know if you have like remorse for sending it away again.
Yeah.
It's like breaking up with the perfect girl, and then missing her,
Yeah.
Mr. Valjoux, $5. The Omega Boutique has merchandise, lots of it. It's a play to pay game. ADs are getting leftover crumbs. 20,000 on garbage gets you anything you want.
He is. Now I start to see what he's talking. Okay, you know what? That is true. He's telling the
20?
truth.
Not 20, 200, 20. No,
Yeah,
you're not
20
going
is
to
a joke. 20 is a
spend 20
joke.
grand and get a Daytona. You are not.
Daytona is a $200,000 show.
There you go. Thank
Now
you.
I'm going to tell you something. Mr. Valjoux does have a good point here. All I see in my AD Omega Wise is your regular Seamaster, regular Planet Oceans, regular Aquaterras, regular fucking DeVille garbage, and Speedies. That's it.
Yep.
The unique new releases which they're talking about and all this stuff I want to see is not available, but it is in the boutiques. Now, question comes: are any of you punters willing to buy Omega, any fucking Omega except Snoopy, at retail? That's a question for you guys.
Man on the Moon. I did.
Cosmic has a message for Mark. But Mark is dropped. But he'll be back. He's
Where's he gone there? Where's he gone? He's back. He's in the back room. And he's added now. There we
I'm
go.
sorry.
Bear.
Question,
Cosmic has a question. $2. Mark is correct. Of course he's correct.
Always, but I don't know about what.
He loves. He loves when that sentence makes him happy.
That's very
Super
happy.
chat from Malik Diamond, my friend.
Malik Diamond, $10. You have to be Bud the Stud to wear platinum daily.
Platinum is my medal. I'll tell you that.
I don't. You know what? I think Bud the Stud collection is more precious metal than steel. I only remember one steel that he wears occasionally. That's a Hulk or Hulk. I think
that's because he's a stud.
Yep. Well, yeah. I guess so. I guess so. He wears platinum, gold, yellow gold, just like someone wears fucking quartz, Seiko quartz. He doesn't have that intimidation of the precious metal. Paul Silesius answers your question, Mark.
Yes, Paul Silesius is a great guy there, Bear. He is great guy who's always been helpful, and I met him in Singapore. Malik Diamond, $10. You have to be Bud the Stud to wear that, Bud. Thank you so much. And Paul Silesius, Mark, no remorse. Chopard, chopped liver is coming soon. Would you rather buy a Chopard at retail or eat chopped liver?
I would. I bought Chopard.
What sauce could you hide liver with? What sauce could you use to hide the taste of it?
I bought Chopard. I owned two Chopards. They're both. They were both Mille Miglia. One was the GMT chronograph. GMT and chronograph. The other one was just the chronograph. I loved the chronograph especially. They were both on this beautiful, cool rubber that
rubber
looks like a tire. The
yes,
car tire. And I enjoyed them. They're not mine anymore. I cannot keep the shitters. I have to circulate the shitters. But I like Chopard. I love Chopard jewelry. I love Chopard as a brand. I love Chopard LUC. I think Chopard is a cool brand. I think it's a brand that poor people like Archie cannot comprehend.
I like the lady Chopard, the floating diamonds.
Yes.
Those are so cool.
But as a men's, is it really?
Bunny has the earrings with floating diamonds from Chopard.
Oh, neato.
Yeah, she loves them.
Those are so cool. Are they filled with like oil to make the diamonds flow more slowly?
You know what? I think you might be right. Yeah, no, the earrings. Yeah, I think you're right, Mikey. Because they're kind of like they don't. The watch
just fall.
The watch, they're just going freely. But in earrings, I think that ampule or whatever that thing is filled with the oil. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Now
some watches where it's like an hourglass. Everything just kind of drools down. All the diamonds just drool down really slowly. The watches they dangle around like a fucking nonsense. I don't know. Okay, why. It was a different watch then that I saw.
You are talking about Cartier Pantera.
Probably.
The ones that I
Probably.
showed you when actually it forms the face of the Pantera.
Yes. And those diamonds being so small, having to go through such a small tube may just naturally go slowly. So they may not need oil to slow them down. Yeah.
Right.
Very cool though. Very, very cool. I mean, out of my league cool shit, but definitely fucking cool.
Has
Mega
anybody
cool.
seen the new F-Pigeon Octa Divine?
No.
Redesigned. It is absolutely remarkable.
Pull it up,
Bring it up, Archie.
Pull it
It's
up, Archie.
F-Pigeon Octa Divine.
Ooh, I can't wait to see this because I really like their what is it, Octavisimo or Octimissimo model.
Octa
Not familiar with
Divine. I'm just bringing it up there. This is actually quite a nice looking piece. I've just got it up.
Yeah, that's what she said. I
There
love
we
it.
go.
I love it. I know this is unattainable. I know.
Ooh.
Let me see if that's correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Wow, that thing is gorgeous. Look at all the how many complications does it have, man? Like 5?
My favorite is a blue one.
Wow.
The blue, yes, it's when you say when you say blue, they got, what do you mean by blue? Sorry, Bear. I'm just
You know what?
Blue
I'm gonna
center.
ask you, if you don't mind, to
go to
get
the
away from the
website
Google Images
and go to
and
the
bring
website.
from Monochrome. They have a good article. Go to Monochrome.
Oh, okay. I just brought up the FP Jean site.
Yeah,
That's the
fuck
best.
the images. I don't want images. Go to
Don't want
the
images.
actual website, Google it, and bring up the Monochrome article from today, which talks about the new FP Jean Octa Divine redesigned yet again. And it gives you all the information. You can scroll it down like a grifter does and talk about it.
Yes.
Right? It gives you all the answers, everything that Mike asked or anybody from the chat.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
And there is an article. You can actually follow the article.
Oh, look at that, Bear. That's so fucking beautiful. The blue. Look at that. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of that paddock that they released. You know, that Aquanaut with the blue. Oh, the Calatrava with the blue. You know, the Calatrava, Bear. What do you think? I love the 9, the 3 and the 9 font size. What do you think of that?
Yeah, very cool. Very cool touch.
Bear, do you have any contacts with FP Jean?
No, not at all.
Your dealer has nothing to do with them?
No, not at all.
Man, what a watch.
I got to be honest with you, Bear. These FP Jeans, you know who spoke about FP Jeans for a long time? Tim Musso, because at Govberg they love the FP Jeans.
Yes, of course.
And he's been collecting them for years. Now
if you scroll down, you will be able to see the all the information about it.
Yeah. Look at the beautiful movement there. Look at that, Bear.
Wow, all gold.
It's gorgeous, Bear.
That's probably all white gold.
In 2004, FP Jean switched to manufacturing movements from gold. Holy shit. What does that cost?
Probably just a little bit more than steel, but you know, I think
it'd be a lot more than steel, wouldn't it?
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, you know, the weight of the gold.
This is not attainable at retail. That's absolutely not possible. I mean, so it doesn't even make sense talking what it costs. It's gonna cost what they decide it's gonna cost on a secondary market, right?
Yeah. I had a great conversation with somebody today at the supermarket. He was wearing a full, solid yellow gold 36 millimeter date chest. And I noticed the Cyclops, and I was like, "Excuse me, sir, your watch is awesome."
Fighting Words from Paul Silesius, Mikey.
This
What does he say?
Paul Silesius, $5. Chopard LUC beats FP joke. They don't stamp dials.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mikey, but this was Fighting Words.
Oh, okay. Oh, no
FP
worries.
joke. Holy shit. I do like Chopard LUC, but FP Jorn is Grail. Continue, Mikey. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, well, I just had a really great conversation with this gentleman. It turns out we both have the same jeweler, both know the same, kind of look micro crowd. And then I went from there, and there's a store that opened up right next to me, just like right down the street, and they were like a high-end furniture store. They carried like wood special tables made from giant wood slabs from Mexico.
Yes, very cool.
And so I brought my blue vase in there, and they ate it up. And it's on consignment there for $1,100 right now.
Oh,
and
you're
they're
joking.
Like, yeah,
I hope
so
you sell it, Mikey.
I hope I sell it too. But I mean, he was like, we will take more. You make more, we will carry your stuff. So I now have an outlet, an official dealer, like a store, that loves they want pictures of my, partially, they want the process. They want to like kind of feature the artist as well as just the piece. And they didn't blink at the price. Like, they had them standing next to a table that was $10,000. Everything in there was just along the same lines as the quality level and price level of what I was bringing there, which is so cool because for that to open right next to my house is just like, I was just thinking to myself, boy, if a really high-end boutique shop just were to open up right next to me, and then boom, it's like, and they ate my shit up. I showed them pictures of my previous work, and they were just like, "Oh my god!" And that blue ball
that could be blessing in disguise, Mikey. Super
oh
chat
man,
from
I
Pavel.
left that blue ball there. I left it there.
Here we go. We got a super chat. We got super chat from Pavel. Actually, sorry, John C. I think we missed one from John C. there, Bear. Firstly,
yes,
John C. $2. Mike, you will be at NASCAR at Sears Point.
No, he doesn't say you will be. He says, Mike, will you be at NASCAR at Sears Point?
If I got a friend that races there, and he works at Corbel Winery. You've heard of Corbel Champagne, right? They're one of the biggest sponsors of Sears Point Raceway, and so very often, whenever I ask, basically, I get box seats above the grandstands. The air conditioned box, catered box seats above everything, and when I get those tickets, I usually go. Otherwise, I actually honestly like to watch it at home because it often happens on a really hot fucking day, and an all day thing out at Sears Point where they make you walk everywhere is really a long day. And
thank you, Mikey. Super chat from Pavel, $5.
Super chat from Pavel. Here we go, $5. I'm sure these guys appreciate a guy wearing a Qingdao mask approaching them to ask them about their solid gold Rolex.
Rolex.
This guy didn't seem to give two shits about my mask.
You have a mask with Qingdao?
Yeah, you haven't seen my mask? I wore it the other day.
Can you show me?
Yeah. Hold on, I will get it. I'll be right back.
I honestly, I'm not bullshitting you. I never seen it. And while Mike is going to get a mask, Archie, can we get Mr. Valju's next super chat?
We'll get Mr. Valju super chat. He's a great guy. Mr. Valju, $5. Govberg preys on indies in the Goldilocks zone. Too small, too big. They want just enough to turn a profitable business on. It's their biz, no passion.
I agree. And it's very relatively easy to corner the market on these independents because the production is not very high. Epizone is now gone beyond that, but they do always have independents that they try to corner and make people feel the hype. It is their game. It's certainly no passion. It is all business. Absolutely right, Mr. Valjo. Could not agree more. Could not agree more. So
Yeah.
I was cruising through the AD today. I had a chance also to see the new top lines, the top the top times from the Breitling. I had
Yes.
a chance to see the top time Ford Mustang, which is a green dial. I had
Yeah.
a chance to see the top time Chevrolet Corvette, which is
Oh,
kind of
did
like
you
a
like them?
dark red with black subdials.
Just
I had a
pulling
chance
these up
to
here now,
see.
Bear. Have a look.
Let me look.
Just bringing them up now.
Yeah, that's I seen them today. My favorite is probably actually the Corvette, which is the burgundy red one with the black.
Oh, okay.
One cool thing about it is now the top time are actually in-house movement. The movements are beautiful, B01.
Yes.
So they're not at the
Wow.
movements any longer. They're really built well. And hey, Chen Gao, look at that.
Yeah, Chingao.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Michael.
Chingao. Look at
Chen
this.
Gao. Remove the super chat so people can see.
There
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
cool, Mike. I like that. So, Mike, I was thinking about you today.
Yeah.
When I was in AD, I was cruising to Brighton for a while, and they had these top time Breitlings, which now have the in-house movement,
Yeah.
and
Those ones are just
they attribute the classic American cars.
ah
So there is the top time in green is Mustang. Top time, Archie, bring the picture up, please. Top time
Sir.
in burgundy red is Chevrolet Corvette. Then
okay.
we have a top time in blue and white is Cobra.
Cobra. Yeah, I
Right.
knew that. I knew that one was coming.
The guy actually came to AD and bought today. This is what got my attention. He
Yeah.
came in a modern Thunderbird, and
Yes.
he bought the top time Ford Thunderbird, which is all white dial. Actually, you mind bringing up the picture of the watches I'm talking about? That helps when punters see it in the
Yep. I've
chat.
got them. I
Yeah.
got it all up here, Bear. All up here now.
The old Thunderbirds in white that was the classic Thunderbird color.
Fuck, I
Right.
didn't have it on the
Remember
screen.
the
Sorry.
50s? I think
Apologies.
it's
Apologies, Bear. Apologies. Here we go. Sorry.
the 56 Thunderbird that had the
Can
round
you put the
window.
whole four together once, like if you
Yep.
don't mind? That shows all of
Did
them.
they feel quality? What did they feel like?
Actually, I was just about to say they are quality, no question about it. They feel. I engage the chronograph. I look at the movement. These are high quality pieces. They are now in-house movements. The only problem is the price point, which is relatively high, but that has to be like that because now it's in-house chronograph, guys. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Um, I think it's cool. They're gonna have the event, Mikey. Breitling is doing event, and they're gonna bring all these cars on a parking lot,
Oh,
uh,
cool.
and they're gonna be showcasing these watches. I thought Mikey would fucking love that shit.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So
No, I'd
just
eat
wanted
it
to kind
up.
of, I wanted to kind of bring it up for you.
Thank you. No,
Super chats, guys. Super chats.
Here we go,
happen to
Paul.
love all
We've
those
got
cars.
John C, $2. Mike, is that a dildo on the left of your screen?
On the left of my screen.
No, that's a can. That's a can. That cream can. That's a can there. Next on the
that
shelf
thing right
next to you.
there.
Yeah.
That's it's a spray can of carpet cleaner foam. For when
Fix a
when
flat.
my
A spray
it,
can of Fix a Flat.
now it's like when that little dog I had used to pee on the floor.
We missed a super chat from Paul Silicius, $5.
Paul
which was prior to
Silicius,
John
$5. Watchbox is controlling FP Joke market for years now. Wait until people do their due diligence.
I agree.
They want to see a dildo. They just show them this.
Wow.
You know what? I always thought it's cool, like when they do this. I'm not a car guy, you know that, but I find it cool that there is a connection and relation between watches and cars.
Oh,
It's
for
always
sure.
going to be. It always was, and yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
when you see a red one, you think Ducati or Ferrari, like a red and black or red and white and black. And when you see that dark blue and white, you can almost if you're thinking cars, you'd automatically think of the Cobra. It has the blue with the two white stripes, and green is the bullet Mustang color.
That confused me because I always pictured Mustangs red.
Oh well, they came in all different colors, but I think the bullet Mustang was green.
Yes,
And
definitely.
also the one that was in Gone in 60 Seconds, I think was green too. I'm not sure.
I do have to say, and I had a chance to see the modern Ford Thunderbird today. The guy arrived with it, and I have to say I don't like it. It looks very. It doesn't look American anymore. It looks very
No.
Japanese.
Yeah,
I
the
really
new
like the original Thunderbirds, with those sharp wings, and they had some look in them. The modern Thunderbird looks like a Suzuki or like fuck it. I don't fucking
yeah. No, the early ones, earlier than this, the best ones had a circle, a round window right in behind the driver's
are you
head.
talking about this type of one here? This one here? This was the 2000.
Yeah, this is the new one. These things suck.
Actually, hang on a minute there. These were actually really expensive. They were this is the new
whatever.
They were a flop. They were a
They're
flop,
lame.
but they're actually quite good buying secondhand now.
Hey, that's the guy had a white and it was convertible.
See the round window though? See that's a throwback to the red car, the first red on the top center.
Look how
that's
cool
the
they
56.
look.
See
Look
that
at
round
that. Look
window?
at that. Look at that. That's fucking cool. Right,
that's
Mikey? The vintage.
Oh yeah, no, the vintage is like.
They didn't give. If he turns up in a Thunderbird, they wouldn't give him a discount, then, would they?
I don't know what he paid for it, but he picked it up, and that got my attention. And I was chatting with him a little bit, and
these were so expensive when these came out. Bear, they kind of killed, and they weren't very powerful, I think, as well, were they, Mike?
No. I don't think they put anything really hot roddy in them. They were never a real hot roddy car. They were designed more as a touring car. And in fact, the original Corvette came out in competition for the Thunderbird, and it originally came out as a touring car. It didn't come out as a hot rod. And so the first 2 years of the Corvette were kind of in direct competition with the Thunderbird, and so that's why they look very much alike, and they're both
John
convertible
C says
hardtops.
It had a V8. It had a V8. It had a V8.
Okay, so it had a V8. But then
I did not like this modern version, Mikey. It did
no,
not.
me either. Me either.
It doesn't look like an American car.
All the American car companies have tried to do this retro thing and bring back their older cars. And
yes,
Chevy did an okay job on their Camaro. Mustangs have always been around, so you can see the genetics there from the beginning to now. The Camaro they brought out.
Jimmy, the car talk was only because we were talking about the Breitling stop time watches. That's why it's not. We're not gonna go too far with that. By the way,
okay. I
wanna comment on Mr. Valju's comment there. I could not agree more. They are so fucking this Goldberg and Watchbox. They're so annoying with Debatoon. Holy shit! They're pushing that shit so much. And I'm gonna say something I always said. If you listened to Archie Luxury for the last, let's say, 5 years, and you listen to Tim Masso for 5 years, I'm gonna say you will have significantly better collection today, and you will be in much better place, and you would not lose any money if you were listening to Archie Luxury. If you were listening to Tim Masso, you would be factus facti financially. the whole bullshit of watch enthusiasm is fine, but in the same time, they have the angle. They always have the angle. So don't forget, as knowledgeable as he is, this is a guy that sunk all his money into Gégé Lacoute collection, not the brightest move. That's a number one. And number two, he works for the watch dealer. So he's going to angle the brands and everything for the purpose of selling what they have in stock. Remember that. Super chat from John C, $2.
John C, $2. Mike, should I buy an old cop car used, reliable?
I have a good pre-purchase inspection done. Now, just keep in mind, cop cars get thrashed. I mean, they don't even ever get turned off. They're like when one guy's shift ends, another two guys hop in, and the car goes off for its next 8-hour, 12-hour shift, and they basically never get turned off. Sometimes they get taken home at night, and turned off, but a lot of them stay on until they're retired.
This is my favorite Thunderbird, Bear.
Oh my God. That is hideous.
Remember this bear in the movie? The movie that was the Thunderbird. That was the Thunderbird they used.
Oh,
that is hideous. I agree, Mike.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, Bear, seriously. Here we go. We got a super chat here. Mr. Valjoux, $20. 100% agree, Bear. 100% agree, Bear. Mr. Valjoux.
Yeah, well, I agree with you, Mr. Valjoux, as well. Thank you very much for the very generous super chat. It's a fact, guys. You just have to listen. I like Tim Masso's live streams on Monday, just like anyone else. It is very informative. He does have a good topics. He was actually doing a great topic last Monday. He was doing a topic of what watches are forgotten and should not be forgotten. It was a kind of cool segment because there's some cool watches, out there that we don't know anything about. As Tanzil said often, the focus on the social media is at about 12 to dozen watches, really. Nautilus, Royal Oaks, Aquanauts, Rolex pieces, APs. It is very predictable, right? Sometimes it gets boring. I don't personally watch any videos or any channels talking too much about those watches because there's nothing I'm going to learn new. But I do enjoy occasionally seeing something different.
Yeah. It's nice to see just what else is out there. Regardless, sometimes if you can take the price and the back end factor out of it and just look at it as what it is, a beautiful piece of artwork, beautiful watch.
The Van Lux reminds us, Archie, that we had a $20 super chat. We should definitely give the Mr. Valjoux.
We definitely should give him some Valjoux, some special extra stuff, Bear. We got to give him an extra bit there, Bear.
Baby super chat, baby super chat. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get the thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. Thank you so much there, Mr. Valjoux. You are a legend, and we greatly appreciate everything you do there. Bear, you've got to understand they take calculated risks on the FP Jeans. They are beautiful. Have you held an FP Jean, Bear?
Yeah, I did.
You don't like them?
I love them. I am from all the independents. That would be my choice, regardless of Goldberg or anything. I love FP Jean. Unfortunately, that train is long gone from the station, and I cannot catch it any longer. I remember when I had the opportunity and I did not take that opportunity, so therefore it's gone. But do I like them? I love them, absolutely.
But you can't buy everything, Bear. You do realize that.
No, of course not, and that's the ultimate realization, right?
Mm.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win the Powerball lottery, and then I'm gonna buy everything.
That's the way to go, Mikey. You've got to be in it
Yeah.
to win it.
I've got it
Bear.
all figured out. Yeah, I mean, as soon as that happens, boom.
Powerball lottery, Bear. I got to tell you, there, it's FP. I had one of the chronometer de blues. You know, the tantalum. I think it's tantalum. Is that that's titanium? Is it titanium or tantalum? I can't remember. What is that thing, Bear?
Isn't
Well,
tantalum?
depends which watch
Tantalum's
you're
the
talking about.
alloy they add to.
You know, the chronometer de blue. Chronometer
It's
de blue.
tantalum.
It's quite a lovely piece. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. But they've gone ballistic, Bear. Do you think that's artificial?
I think it's.
I don't even know what's real in this world anymore, Bear. I don't know
It's too much.
what it.
It's too much. It's too much for what it is. It's too much for what it is. That's the honest answer. That's the honest answer. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's the honest answer. We have a super chat, boss.
We have a super chat. Thank you so much. There. This is from Watches24. Watches24, $5. Panerai submersible blue note 02068 42 mil or Breitling Chronomat B01 blue 42. So the submersible blue
I
note.
gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite pens. This submersible is gorgeous, and you know what? It's a good comparison because price wise they're very similar. Very similar. I love the look of this submersible. It's not huge. It's a 42 millimeter, which is a nice size for a PAM to me. I
don't know. I
love
thought
it.
44 is the size. 44.
Yeah. 44 is Paneristi, blah, blah, blah. That's a pass. Honestly, this is gorgeous watch. This is a hard pick for me. I'll let you go.
Hello, Powie.
It's Mike.
Hey.
Oh, baby, I'm a snake, and I'm gonna fuck you till you break. Oh.
Let's focus on Super Chat, Archibald, please. The man paid $5.
Okay, I got to tell you the
he
truth
wants
there.
to know what
I
is
love
your
it, Bear.
choice between this Panerai or Breitling Chronomat.
I got to tell you, Bear, seriously, I love the blue. Would you get it on bracelet? The bracelet, it comes on bracelet. What do you think of the bracelet?
That's another reason why I love this.
Not many PAMs are on bracelets.
No, I love the bracelet PAMs. I love submersibles, by the way. Can you bring up the other one so that we can take a look at that as well? The
Hey, this is
Breitling
the Chronomat B01. This is special, Bear. B01, and it's the blue
dial, 42 millimeter.
Oh, Bear, what do you think?
Well, I was just talking with Marky about it. I love both watches, and they're both larger watches. So I'm assuming you have a hefty wrist.
42 mil, Bear. 42 mil. PAM. That's a bit small for PAMs.
No,
it's
not. Don't eat mushrooms when they don't do good to you. Okay, like seriously, come on. 42 millimeter is good. Go ahead, Pontiff, make a fucking decision for this guy. He paid you money.
You know what? I think I might even do something. I'd go with the PAM.
Yeah, I would go with the PAM. And I owned a 40 millimeter PAM, and I can say
I love both.
I can say that 40 millimeters on a PAM is too small. It's just
no 42,
baby cow, please.
42. Okay.
We're going to play the baby cow because
Archibald, what is the final verdict on the question?
PAM. Blue PAM. PAM.
Mikey?
I like the blue PAM.
I am going to go with the guys. I'm going to agree with the PAM. Thank you very much for your super chat. Let's go to John C.
Baby cow, going mad.
Baby cow. Feel?
You make me feel so goddamn real.
Real.
Baby cow,
Baby
going
cow.
mad in a field, growing up to be somebody's meal.
Meal.
Baby cow, why don't you shake that ass? And I'll reward you with some blades of grass. Baby cow.
There we go.
I'm happy to say that Mr. Valju contributes to our answer for our friend Watches 24 with his super chat of $5.
Watches 24. Yes,
Yes.
he does. He
Mr.
does.
Valju contributes to the answer for this.
John C. Let me make this easy. Take the Pam, thank me later. It gets the most attention in the wild. Great piece and pure fun.
Yep.
And just one message to Whisker Reaper. I see you. I see you.
I missed you. Whiskey Reaper was great.
Good man, Whiskey Reaper. Proper
Yes.
American patriot.
And I loved his shtick. I wish he would jump on.
I see you, Mr. Reaper.
I see you too,
Archie,
man.
get back to the show, buddy. Imagine enough.
You got another
I
super
gotta
chat.
tell you, you
We're
know what,
working now.
the Pam is actually pretty damn good stuff, Bear. The Pam is very, very cool. I got to be
Another
totally
super
honest
chat?
with you. I think this is just sexy. It's just sexy, okay, Bear?
I
The
love
bezel.
submersibles.
The
I love
bezel makes it sexy. I don't like the metal bezeled submersibles, but I like this. I like this one.
And the other thing about the submersible is, Bear, this is their proper diving watch. This is a 300 meter. I think all the submersibles are 300 meters.
So
now the only problem is, Bear, you know what the price of this watch is, Bear? Retail?
I know because I was looking at that watch actually. The Panerai you can pick up for about 13,000-14,000 Canadian.
So 10. That's
Yeah,
10
10
American.
US.
Yeah, that's kind of like where they seem to hover in American.
That's a good value.
money.
It's a good value
Yeah.
considering
Hey,
what it is.
I would snap this up for 10 if I had the spare money. I love Pam, and I actually really like this this blue bezel. And I'm not a fan of the submersibles, but this one I love. Otherwise, I just like the traditional radium ears or whatever the ones that have the sandwich dial and the big numbers, and just a simple, watch with a second hands, just like this one, but the standard Pam, standard looking Pam, black dial.
I got to be honest with you, Bear. Submersibles. I had a submersible. You know, I had the Pam 24. That's their
Yes.
proper diving watch.
Yes.
The only problem I have the only problem I have, Bear, is I really love the radium ears too. You know, they had another. There's another blue, Bear. There's another blue.
Okay.
I'm going to call it up. I'm going to show you the one I'm talking about. It's this one here, the Luminol Blue Mare. Look at this. So this is a Pam 1085, right? There's a couple. There's a base low. They've used this. Look at these blue here. These are a little bit cheaper. Okay, it's 44 mil, which I think is a better size.
Yeah, it's a better Panerai size. Oh, I love it. It's on a bracelet. Yeah, this thing rocks.
Bear, what do you think of that, Bear?
I prefer the submersible. Myself.
But
I actually do too. But
okay,
right?
look at this one here. This base logo one, Bear. Pam 1085, beautiful blue leather. Look at Bear. That is just. Come on, Bear.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I just prefer. I prefer submersible, and I do love when I see Pam on the bracelet. Talking about Pam on the bracelet, I want to say a big hello to a wonderful, sexy man from Australia. My Cypriot brother, Mr. GMT, is in chat. Big hello to our friend. Big hello.
Pam on Chrysler is sexy.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you, Bear. I'd be probably, I think 42 may be the wrong size. I'd be going 44. I'd get it more classic here, Bear.
I do
Yeah.
know that actually.
I would stick with 44. Just stick with
I am
44.
understanding that whole concept. I just love that 42 one. I
I've
really,
actually
really
seen
love.
the
Yeah.
gold one there, right? The gold. I've actually seen they have you seen many solid gold Pams, Bear? They're quite
I've seen few. I had opportunity
spectacular.
to buy one on a secondary market. They are good value on a secondary market. It's a very fuck
Yeah.
off piece.
Mm.
Solid gold Pam is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Probably cheaper way to get a fuck off watch on your wrist. I
Yes.
didn't. I didn't. And obviously, I never seen. I don't even think it exists. There is no solid gold pen on a gold bracelet. That I never seen. But I did see it on the
No.
rubber. I've seen it on the leather.
No, that's
Yeah.
a fair point.
And
Rubber.
Pams have been really, were really popular on leather straps. You know, like tobacco colored or
Yeah.
coffee colored leather straps. That's where they were. That and or a bracelet is where they look their best, in my opinion. When I was looking into Pams, but it always came down to, okay, I need it with a bracelet because then I can go either way. If you spend 10 on a strap, then you need to spend another 3 or 4 on a bracelet, and it just defeats the purpose. But yeah, they look really good on a leather strap. Really good.
Yeah, I love this blue. By the way, Bear, I really love this shade of
Someone
the
else I
blue.
haven't seen in a long time, Kryptonite Frog or Kermit Frog. Nice to see you back in the Archieverse. You are a true gentleman supporter that we love, and it's good to see you, man. Tommy as well. Tommy is in the chat.
Tommy's there. Tommy's there. Yeah.
A lovely guy. Love Tommy. And Tommy is sweetheart. Good man. Really good man. Some great people. Some great people in the chat. Jimmy, obviously. Big Dave. Pavel.
We got Mookie
Vetlock.
there. Mookie.
Pardon?
Mookie's there.
Who's Mookie?
Mookie, he works for Watch Nicholas, doesn't he?
Yes, he does, Archie. Yes, he
That's
does.
the one. That's the one. It's Bear, I gotta ask you something. I'm actually thinking of getting rid of some LV shit, and I mentioned I may even get rid of the Calatrava.
Okay. By the way, hang on. What? Hang on. Stop. What?
I might get rid of the Calatrava.
Oh, that's not going to fly well with the boss.
Okay.
You do know that, right?
No, I didn't know that. Okay,
Why
fair
would
enough.
Why would you get rid of that? You love that culture. You need Patek. You without Patek, it's kind of weird, right?
It's a maybe I might need the money soon. That's all.
I understand that, but really, you would sell Calatrava first?
Possibly.
Have you lost the love for?
No, I haven't lost love for nothing, Bear. But I think the one watch which I really love is the bluesy. The bluesy
Fair
is
enough. You seem to enjoy bluesy very much. That is a fantastic daily. That is also luxury piece. That is also quite beautiful. There is a lot of positive on that watch. But is bluesy Archie luxury or is Calatrava Archie luxury?
That's a good point, Bear.
I don't know. I kind of never pictured you without Patek. I always thought that, but even your initials.
Yes,
Patek
I know what you're saying.
Initials. I mean, it's always been perceived as Archie luxury is a Patek representative, or Patek is always associated with you. Sure, Rolex. Sure, you had a lot of brands. Okay, you enjoyed brands, no question about it. But Patek Philippe has always been Patek Philippe has always been your image, and among Patek Philippe, Calatrava seems to be at least that's how I see it as a fan who's been following you for a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of your cornerstone watch.
Yeah. I would
You
never
know?
associate Patek Philippe with me or with JJ or actually, that's an interesting question. I don't associate Patek Philippe with anyone on YouTube like I do with you.
Wow, is that right?
Well, okay, who would we let's talk YouTube personalities. Who would you associate with Patek?
Mm.
10.
But how many do you
10,
need, Bear? You
10,
don't have to
10,
have them forever,
exactly.
but
It's
Bear.
you and 10, exactly. That's the two guys. And I'm including everyone. I'm including rodents. I'm including, I'm including the Puerto Rican, as you call him, fat Puerto Rican. I'm including the Teddy Baldassar. I'm including the Roman Sharp. I'm including the timepiece. I'm including everyone. Who are you associating Patek Philippe with? Come on,
I
guys, in
understand.
chat.
Fair point, Bear. I understand what you're saying.
And that's why I think probably you should always try to have Patek in your collection because it is just
You. It's so you, Archie.
exactly. It's so you, man. It's so you. But if you have to, you have to. What are you gonna do? Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah.
Bear. You can only do what you can do, Bear.
Yeah, Jimmy. I don't think 10 will stand for this. I agree. I want to say
No.
hi to Dirk Diegler. Thanks, man, for coming to the chat. Thanks for watching Archie. Laura Connor, the Guardian with Pavel of our chat. Fucking awesome lady. Really, Anthony Napoli's here. Palve. A lot of great supporters, a lot of great guys.
Tell
Thank you,
me this,
guys.
Bear. Would you be reducing your collection in the future, or you're happy? You just buy them. You don't need to do anything.
I continuously reduce my collection by selling non-Rolex watches.
How many non-Rolex do you have now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it?
Yep.
You got IWC?
I don't have IWC at the moment, actually. I'm looking at possibly buying the Petit Prince. I like it. On a bracelet.
Secondary market?
Yeah. It's kind of good price on the secondary market.
Yeah.
I love the size. I love the bracelet. It's a nice shitter to wear around. And I'm liking it in the black dial. If you want to bring it up, IWC, Petit Prince, bracelet, black dial.
I actually really do like this piece. I must say that to you, Bear.
It's very simple, eh? It's very classic. The reason I don't want to go blue dial, they do high polish mid center pieces on the bracelet, and I do love it on the bracelet. I just cannot.
Like this here?
No, that's not on the bracelet.
Oh, you want it on the bracelet, but
Yeah.
same dial like that?
No, not at all. Nothing like that. That's not Petit Prince.
Yeah, that's a pilot.
That's a chronograph. I don't know what you're pulling up. There is a Petit Prince I want right there on the top on the right, but it's a blue dial. I don't want a blue dial. Top on the right. Top.
You want a black dial, don't you?
Yeah, Petit Prince. Yeah. I don't know what you're
That's
Googling.
beautiful.
I can't see.
Looks good on a bracelet too.
This is
want a bracelet. And I don't want a chronograph. I just want a
three-hander.
Yeah, three-hander.
Basic watch. Yep.
You don't like it on the leather strap?
No, I don't like wearing watches on the leather strap. I really don't.
So this is IWC. Let's get this right because I want to get this up for you. I really want to know what.
Listen to my friend Anthony.
This is the Mark 50, Mark 17.
How do you get the good prices for non-Rolex? Honestly,
there it is.
Anthony, non-Rolex, most of them you should be buying from the reputable dealer on the secondary market. I'll be honest with you. That is the way to buy. No, DP, I don't have the IWC Red Portugueser because Archie was shitting on it so much. that he turned
Yes.
me off on it, and I sold it.
Oh, Bear, that wasn't anything.
Hey,
This is the
this is the one I want to get, Archie. This is the one.
Oh, this is the one here.
Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, you have it right there.
I don't know.
Not your cup of tea?
You know, I used to like the Mark 11, IWC Mark 11. That's their iconic one.
Sure, but that's significantly more money. I
So
don't know.
at the moment,
I just tried it on and I liked it, and I like.
you have a few Amigas, don't you? You have Amigas?
I have few. I have two Amigas now. 3 Amigas. Sorry, I lied. I have six non-Rolex watches.
You still have your Railmaster?
Always will. That's my absolutely favorite 1957 tribute Railmaster. Oh, I saw there was such a tempting auction on Moda. You know what they were selling, and it was actually Canadian seller. They were selling sealed in original dealer casing.
The whole set?
The whole set, yeah. The
Oh,
3-piece
fuck.
1957 tribute. And it didn't sell for bad money. It sold for 17,700 or 500 US dollars.
Worth every penny.
Which is actually, believe it or not, under retail.
Yeah, worth every penny.
Amazing set. It is quintessential. It is organic. It is Omega to have. You know what? If you are Omega fan, that alone is sufficient to call it a day.
Yep.
Patrick Philippe, $10. Patrick. Arch, been busy with work, but I have a free minute. Hope to catch up with you on WhatsApp this weekend. Hello to all my loyal friends and teammates in the Archieverse. Mike the Snake can munch my meat.
Okay.
Patrick, fucking crazy fuck.
Thank you so much, Patrick Philippe. I'm happy to chat to you anytime. He's a great guy. I love Patrick Philippe.
So
great
do
guy.
I love him too. I genuinely love him.
And he sent a sticker, a $10
Mikey,
sticker, super sticker,
super
sticker, Bear. Look at this. This is.
And the super sticker is jumping up and down, and it says #1 fan, Patrick Philippe. Thank you very much.
Play some songs for him, Bear. Super chat. Where have you been? To visit. It's the king now. The king. Coronation this weekend, Bear.
Yeah. Coronation this week. You're right.
Bear and bees. Bear and bees. Bear and bees. Bear and bees. There we go, Bear.
Thank
thank
you,
to
Patrick. Thank you, brother.
good friend there. We got Big Dave, $5. Bear, do you still have any of your Planet Oceans?
I don't have any longer. I had them all. And I'm going to say my favorite Planet Ocean was Popsicle. Orange bezel, white dial. Loved it. And I missed that one. Unfortunately, I cannot keep all the watches. The non-Rolex watches eventually have to go. I have I spend time with them. I wear them. I enjoy them.
Do you generally get your money back or lose money?
I very rarely lose money.
Okay.
You have to buy smart, and you have to play smart, and you have to sell smart. You have to be smart. Period. The key word is smart. But Planet Ocean is, in my humble opinion, one of the best products that comes from the Omega. Fantastic.
And we got another super sticker from
One thing I
Patrick
wanna
Philippe,
mention
$10. Bear, look at this.
Can I finish? This guy also paid for the. I want to give the value to people. Big Dave is a great supporter. Big Dave often complains that they're a little bit too thick and they're too big. In that case, if that happens, they do make them in 39 millimeters. It's a little bit different movement, but it's a great watch. It wears great. So there's Planet Ocean for everyone. Thank you.
Planet
And
Ocean for everyone. And then we've got a super sticker from Patrick Philippe, $10. And then another sticker from Patrick Philippe, $10. Super sticker, super sticker, super
yeah,
sticker.
one is the hippo that punches Mike in the face and says KO. Okay, so he punches Mike the snake in the face and says KO. That's the first sticker. The second sticker is like some kind of chubby thing flying through the air. I don't fucking know what it is, but it's flying through the air. And it is very, very fast. Very fast. Thank you, Patrick. Should we give him a baby cow?
I think we need to give him baby cow because he has been so loyal, Bear. This guy is so loyal. It's not funny, okay?
Plus, it's meat. Veal.
It's meat. Yes, he likes the meat.
He's Texas man. He loves
Baby
steak.
cow going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow going mad
Baby cow,
in
steaks for
a
Texas,
field.
man.
Growing up to be
Texas
somebody's meal.
tea.
Baby cow, why don't you shake that ass? And I'll reward you with some blades of grass. Baby cow.
There we go, baby cow.
Thank you, Patrick, man. Appreciate it.
And did you see this,
You
Bear?
have always been a loyal soldier, Patrick. A loyal soldier.
Oh, what was that?
Someone's
Is that a-
uploaded this, Bear. Can I show you this, Bear?
Sure.
That's that clip from before, Bear.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That's a Mookie. That's a Mookie work. That's a Mookie work. That's a Mookie work.
Spooky work,
I love
Bear.
it. I love it.
Hey,
Guys,
you know that Cadillac.
super chat for Gummy Bear. Super chat for
Super
Gummy
chat
Bear.
for- super
That
chat for
Cadillac is
Gummy
a
Bear.
72 Coupe de Ville convertible, and I have the 72 Coupe de Ville. That's what your model Cadillac that is. Classic. That's one
Ron
of
the
the
Shrink,
best
$5.
Cadillacs
Question
ever
for panel. What is the most you would spend on a pillow?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Tommy
I'd
to
say-
sell me his at 50% off.
I would sell the most I'd spend on a pillow is about $50.
Yeah.
How much did Tommy spend? Do you know?
$1,000.
I think it's more than 1,000. I think it's more than 1,000.
Wow.
I really would love to try that fucking pillow. I gotta be honest with you. I really want to try that pillow.
I must admit,
And-
I got a comfortable bed. I got a Sealy. It's quite an expensive bed, and that's the best thing I've ever bought, Bear. The bed at nighttime, you know, you have just to have a cozy bed is amazing. I love sleep. Don't you love sleep, Bear?
Oh, sleep is so important, man. It's been very difficult for me in the first couple of weeks, but now it's getting better. I'm getting a better
Yes.
sleep, and when you miss the sleep, you are miserable. Fuck. Super chat from Pavel, $5 fucking dollars, guys.
$5 Viking dollars. Here we go. We got a super chat from Pavel. Here we go. Pavel's always been a great supporter of the channel. $5. Ron the Shrink buys pillows like he buys watches used.
Is that true?
I hope not.
I don't know.
I hope not. That's a little bit scary. Though oh yeah, man. Tommy confirms. Tommy spent. So I would spend $1,250. That means that Tommy spent $2,500 Archie on a pillow.
Wow.
Wow, crazy.
Okay, what kind of pillow is this, boys? What kind of pillow is this?
It's got to be filled with like American Eagle.
I don't know, man. It's
down feathers or.
Be honest, Mikey. Would you like to try it? Would you like to try that pillow?
Honestly, I'm pillow intolerant because I wrap my head with a t-shirt so to block out any light, and pillow doesn't matter to me.
All right, Mikey. Super chat from a great supporter and a guy that kept us going all night.
Here we go.
man who owns beautiful president, man from Texas himself. We love you,
Mr.
Mr.
Val Zhu, $5. Love baby cow. BYW, by the way, a cow plant blew up in Texas, killing 18,000 cows a month ago. Got
Oh,
zero
shit.
press in the national media. What the heck? And I've actually just found this, Bear. I have found the article. It said Castro County Sheriff suggested that the farm's manure management equipment might have overheated, causing the methane to ignite and leading to the explosion and fire. Holy fuck.
What a fucking
Yeah.
catastrophe, man.
And I actually got some footage of this, Bear, because I don't like to just sit there and coast. I got to work now, Bear. You know that? I work, Bear. I got to work,
Hey,
Bear. I got to work.
can we Google American Eagle pillow?
Look at this, Bear.
Eagle
This is from
pillow.
BBC. Look at this. That
Oh.
was the cow fire. Look at that.
Wow.
That's crazy. What a tragedy. What a tragedy.
Sorry, you wanted me to Google.
Why
What was
would
it again?
why would media ignore this? Why did we not hear that in North America?
I'm not sure. 18,000 cows killing.
No, I never heard about this. That's fucking.
I
you know
never
what,
heard
Bear?
about this either.
Cows produce so much methane that they're actually considered like a smog hazard, just as cars and factories are. And they're working on food that they can, grains, genetically altered grains that cause cows, feeds them, fattens them up fine, but it causes them to not make as much methane because they fart so much fucking methane out. They fart more methane out and more gases out than cars do. And yeah, they're major contributor to the overall smog issue most places have.
Huh.
That's the truth.
Yeah, all I want to know is why the American media not reporting this? This is
Yeah,
a big
no,
news.
that is weird, man. I mean, 18,000 cows. That's a lot of cows. That's a lot of steaks gone, man. It's a lot of unhappy
Patrick
steakhouse
Philippe
owners.
reports a very important news, guys. $10 super chat.
$10 super chat. That's right, guys. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. Patrick Philippe, $10. I heard three Panteras burned up in the Texas cow fire.
Well, what they were suicide bombers, and they all just zoomed in at 172 miles an hour, which is the top speed of a Pantera. All at the same time, they all hit. Boom. It was a coordinated effort. But that is terrible. I mean, 18,000 cows, man. That's a lot of
Crazy.
That's a lot of death. Just it's a lot of dead meat.
Yeah. Super chat from Sirocco Sales.
Sirocco say. Actually, we got one before that. CB.
Oh, sorry, the godfather of the channel.
$10.
And I missed it. Oh.
Here we go. CB, $10. The baby cow song is the saddest song I ever heard. And Mike the Snake, I bet, farts at least as a cow.
Sure, why not?
And then we got Sirocco Sales, $2. Did Mikey burn the baby cow?
No, I think the baby cow survived this one.
Thank you, CB. And
Mikey, I again, I thought of you. I don't know why I fucking think about you so often now. I ordered from eBay because of you the Fujimi model of the Pantera Di Tommaso car in a white color.
Oh yeah, cool,
yeah.
beautiful, very cool.
124
Scale,
yeah.
Yeah, neat, man.
It's a cool looking car. It's a a car. If we want to be honest, Pantera is the car that is symbolic to Archieverse. It's the most mentioned car ever.
Yeah.
and I want to have it with my tchotchkes. I wanna add that model
Yeah.
because Mike the Snake brought Pantera to Archieverse.
And honestly, it's a timeless design. I mean, if you took a non-car person and you nosed it up against a brand new Lamborghini or Ferrari or something today, you wouldn't say, "Look at that 1972 car and look at that 2022 car." You
I
wouldn't be
agree.
able. It is timeless. It's a supercar. It's fucking got a pointy front end.
You know where I
It
got it from?
where?
Japan.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, they're big. They they make all the coolest models
So
of
it's
everything.
coming. When it comes, I will proudly showcase it, show it on the stream.
I'd
Honestly,
love to see it, man. Very
yeah.
cool. Very cool.
You inspired me on that one.
Yeah. Man, having to get rid of mine left such a fucking hole in my heart. Like it hurts. That's why I don't have pictures and I don't have
Oh, that's
cars.
okay. I look at it in more positive. It's a
I do. I mean,
definitely.
I rejoice in your getting it and loving it for sure. But I mean, just on my end, like having owned one and had to sell it under the circumstances that I did, it's just. And I will own another
I
one
didn't
though.
mean to. I
I
didn't mean to
will.
bring that up. John C has a question for you, Mikey, in his super chat for $2.
John C, $2. Mikey, Mike, what's your favorite car watch combo?
That would be a Pantera, probably with a 4500 version 3 Vacheron blue 3-hander on a
Ooh,
bracelet.
nice.
I thought you'd go for a white one to match the white Pantera. No,
No, I like the blue 3-hander. The
Okay.
depth of that blue dial is just amazing. And if it were white, nah.
I have to agree with you, Mikey. I have to agree.
Yeah.
AD never calling, $10. Fike you, Mike. Repeat all that California bullshit about cows methane. LA has no cows and lots of smog. Texas has more cows than people and no smog. Go fuck yourself.
Ooh,
Man, why do you have to fucking come at me with all this fucking heavy duty language and stuff? I mean, I've never talked to you that way.
I don't know, Mikey. Maybe it's time you start talking that way.
I don't like talking that way, man.
No?
No. It's not my
See, she
style.
thinks this was actually quite polite.
Well, whatever. You can keep doing it. I don't give a flying fuck. But it's just not my style. I don't like saying fuck you to people or telling people to fuck off. And I know it's fun. Sometimes I'll do it, but I usually only do it when I'm triggered and pissed off and I mean it.
Well, that's why it's so precious and beautiful.
Yeah, but otherwise, it's not. Even though every other word out of my mouth is
Would you say that Patrick has never really been your favorite character at the show?
He falls into the sea of everybody who I don't really know much or about, but that
Oh, you
dogs
know
on me.
Patrick. You've seen Patrick numerous times. You know about Patrick, but he's not your favorite character.
Well, I don't really, like I said, there's a whole sea of people that dog on me on the chat.
He's
And
got
they
another
all
super
give-
chat.
AD never calling. AD never
Yeah.
calling, $10. Fuck you, Mike.
Yeah. Okay, man. Sorry you feel that way.
The
Well,
only
so-
good news is, Bear, he's contributed to our show very, very kindly. And
Well,
Mike,
Patrick has always been great supporter, and actually, Patrick says that you are one of
Great
his favorite characters, Mikey.
yeah.
Oh, well, cool. Yeah, that's you weren't going to get me to say I don't like AD never
See, the
calling.
cat
'cause,
guy doesn't like Patrick. He says he's a jerk. Maybe you and cat guy can get along.
who me and who, cat guy?
Cat guy doesn't like Patrick. He says he's a jerk.
Oh, well, I mean, with making posts like that towards me, it's not nice.
Well,
It's
I'd say it's not nice. I agree. How can it be nice telling someone to fuck off and fuck you?
Yeah, You know, but fuck these days. I mean, fuck. Look at the chat.
But look
and
at my
count
predicament
every second.
now.
Every second or third post is about me or a Pantera or fucking somebody.
But that means you're popular, you're famous, you're star.
I know. That's why I just let it roll. I don't even fucking. I just.
That's what you need to accept. You have become a prominent figure on Archie live streaming.
Well, I think that's a good thing. I hope to try to contribute.
For some things, it's a good thing. For some things, not necessarily good. I mean,
sure.
Archie is unemployable. Tell him, Archie.
Yeah, Bear, I'm fucked, Bear. Bear, I'm a 50-year-old guy who's been out of IT for 9 years. And let's be honest, Bear, they take one look at my work videos, why the IT industry sucks, and don't want to employ me, Bear. You realize this, don't you?
I do realize that. By the way, guys, we have about 135 watching and only 53 upvotes. I think we put a decent show tonight. I really do.
Very decent show, Bear. You have been, Bear, I got to tell you, I come on with you. It's amazing, the show.
I enjoy.
Howie's here.
Come on, Michael. I fucking told you yesterday that everybody loves you, but because you react to people, they fucking keep doing it because you bite. So stop being a bitch. You're everybody's favourite panelist.
JL, $5. Mike, we love you. You have impeccable car knowledge. Yes, he does.
He does.
Thank you, JL.
I tried to say this before, Bear, but you know the thing is, I got to tell you, Bear. There's
another wonderful message from Mr. Valju.
Mr. Valju, $5. Mike, I know Patrick. He is saying he loves you in his own dysfunctional way. It's cool.
Yeah, I realize that. That's why I'm not triggered. There are people that do make some like personal statements that do trigger me. You know, like they hit a little too close to home or whatever. But I realize
what triggers you the most. What would be that button that when it's pressed you're ready to fucking
I'm not gonna say it, then everybody's gonna push it.
Good response, Mikey.
Fuck,
not naive at all. You know how to handle this shit. Good for you. By the way, the Big Dave has a suggestion to time them out, Mikey.
I have yet to use my wrench, and I hope not to. Everybody's been somewhat, some people have fucking been deserving of it, but I've refrained.
Who do you think deserves the most to be timed out?
If I were I know again, that most of his posts are probably made in jest, to trigger me, but it made in good fun. But Jimmy tends to trigger me a bit. He gets personal a lot. And other than that, I can't really think of anybody offhand.
Jimmy, we're watching you, Jimmy.
I don't dislike Jimmy. I'm not saying I don't like him or anything like that. It's just that he just seems to spend his time just his posts are never about anything but dogging on me or making fun of what I just said. I've seen him on other streams where he participates in a normal fashion and makes normal super chats and makes normal statements. But when he's here, all he does is say fucking Mike the Snake this, or sad droopy red eyes, blah blah blah.
Hey, we got a big super chat from the guardian of the chat. Pavel, $20, Archie.
Look at the bear. This is an amazing super chat from Pavel, and he helps me a lot. This guy helps me a lot. I'm just bringing it up here.
You got to play that link.
This is actually from Mookie's channel. And this is his montage of what do I do? What do I do?
You fucking asshole! I apologize for being aggressive with this. I'm not apologizing for you being an absolute. I'm wanker and a half. That's for sure, you know. Absolute cunters to me. I mean, fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. What do I do to deserve this shit from people? And, you know, the whole thing is, fuckers, you want to be friends with me.
Fuck you, sucker horn! Fuck you! Fuck you, sucker horn! I get good shit! Fuck you, bunch of parasitic rats!
Let me explain. What do I do? Do I keep it? Do I sell it? Do I savor it? Do I share it with friends? Fuck those friends!
Oh, that's a bit nasty. I don't even remember making that stuff
nasty
there,
and
video.
vinyl. Oh, that was good. Mookie, very talented editing there.
Very, very talented man himself there, Bear. Very talented. Then we got CB, $5. Mike the Snake, I only mention your flatulence problem because you offended the cows.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I'm sorry for offending all of the bovine, you know, part of our audience. So, if I offended you, I'm sorry.
Bear, let me ask you.
No, you didn't offend anyone, Mikey.
No, I'm joking.
You just triggered Texas boy. That's about it. But that's okay. That's okay.
I don't think I offended anybody, but yeah, whatever.
How is Mr. Soccerhorn doing, Archie? By the way,
actually, I spoke to him the other day. He's doing great. He's doing well. Great guy.
Please send best regards. Please.
Yeah, the Soccerhorn. He's a great guy there. Love him to death.
Yeah. I always love it when he come on and Archie would yell out, Soccerhorn!
Soccerhorn! Yes.
Very true. Very true.
Clive started that. Clive started that.
That was his shtick. Very true. Very true.
We had Clive on today. You enjoyed that, didn't you, if Clive is on?
Clive didn't say much today. Marky was a great guest. I wish he stayed a little longer, but hey, he probably had to go. It's good to have people help with the show. I like that. It's difficult when you're on your own. You say yesterday was tough. I can imagine. But it's good that
I had Mikey helping me. Mikey was helping me, I must say.
Well, to be honest with you, sometimes you're going to have to be just two of you. And what are you going to do? That's the way it is. And we have another super chat from Patrick, Philippe.
AD, never calling, $10. Mike, my cattle don't fart. Don't attack my way of life. Trust, find, boy, man.
That's it, Mikey. You need to understand. The man is proud of his cows. They don't fart. They're good cows. And we have a nice support, a nice super chat from the Mask, $5 Australian.
The Mask, thank you so much.
That's the button, though. Like when people start saying, I'm a trust fund baby and somebody else is paying my way, fuck them. I fucking pay my own way. I don't know anybody a fucking penny. And I
honestly never heard that. I know who is the trust fund baby. We all know that in this community.
I don't.
You don't know who is trust fund baby? Grifter from Ukraine. Grifter from Ukraine.
No, I didn't know that. But I'm not a trust fund baby. I don't take money from anybody.
John C, $2. Does Soccerhorn still have the Jag and the gold long jeans? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
That's a baller move, Archie. It's gold long jeans and Jag. Man, I kind of like that. That's very, very Soccerhorn. And here we have our Van Lux, $2.79 Canadian. With just a heart.
$2.80, just a heart. Yes, we do love the Mikey. He's been very good to us.
Who's been amazing supporter tonight, Archie? Who's been amazing supporter tonight?
We've had so many. Mr. Valju. Mr. Valju. Mr. Valju, $5. Next time I'm in Australia, I want to visit Soccerhorn and smell the staunch scent of cigarettes in his ashtray while wearing my panda.
There you go.
I have to say that is definitely part of Archieverse experience.
Now, Bear, are we going to get you to come to Australia? What's happening?
Yeah, Archie, I told you I got my hip fixed, okay? And I'm pretty sure that in a couple of months I'll be running.
Okay.
So
Do you want to leave it at the moment, or we start? When do we start getting this ready for you?
Exactly as I predicted, we should be targeting arrival around September.
Okie dokie. AD never calling $10. Mike the lathe slave.
Yes, I am a slave to the lathe. Although today, fucking A, it just made a major power move in getting my work accepted at a really high end boutique. I mean, they had $10,000 wood slab tables and giant burls, 8-10 feet long, with glass cut into the depression that I was suggesting to make into what they call a river table. Have you seen those?
What's a river table?
It's like a flat burl giant table that has a big crack or a river running through it if you were to fill it up, and they fill it up with blue resin, and it looks like a river flowing through the table, and then they cover the whole top of the thing with clear glass, clear resin, so it's perfectly smooth, deep, and it looks like a river running through the table. They call them river tables. They're very popular. And
here we go. Here, AD never calling $10. Mike, the lathe slave, and we've got CB, another hero of the show. $10. Cows are being fed a new diet, and they now gently pass air. Mike the snake. Keep that in mind. And we all know you are making a good salary for AC3.
I'm making a good salary for AC3. Yeah, because I'm not making. I'm not making anything from
Mikey,
AC.
can I give you a word of advice? Don't be too defensive. It's all good, man. People love you.
Oh, I love it.
Chill, man. Chill. And you know what you need to do?
It's totally cool.
Mikey. Enough bullshit, man. We need upvotes, man. Full screen, fuck off, man.
All right.
Full screen.
Come on, fuckers. Upvote. It's time to do it. You know,
well, Mikey,
turn
the cam on, bring the fucking weapons, man.
Okay. It's time to upvote, people. You got to do it. You know what you need to do. You should have done it before. Now it's time to pay your penance and wiggle that finger. Use that 1 calorie that it takes to wiggle your finger and fucking upvote for Archie. We need to fucking bring Archie back up and help him out as much as we can. And upvoting is how you help do that. Super chatting is even better, and even better than that is just plain sending him
and there go with super
PayPal.
Chat mentioned. One Lux gives the super chat supporting you, Mikey, and your intentions.
Upvote. Upvote.
And then you got little meat here that says upvote, or I'll kick your ass.
Thank you, Mikey. Thank you.
That's the way to do it. There. That's very, very cool. There indeed. Bear, what plans have you got now? Do you have a ritual? Like after you get a good watch like that, do you go out to dinner with Bunny? How do you celebrate this acquisition? That's quite an achievement.
Well, I have to work tonight. Tonight I am working for my best and favorite boss, ARCHIELUXURY. Otherwise, we'd probably go out for dinner or something like that. And I like having a nice cigar with my son, which we'll probably do tomorrow. Before the show sometimes, okay, and that's the ritual. That's just enjoying the view of the watch on my wrist.
I'm going out again to dinner with that Asian lady that I went out with
Mookie
a few
wants
weeks
the
back.
gummy bear. Mookie wants the gummy bear.
Which lady was this, Mike?
You saw. I showed you the pictures of her.
Gummy bear. Yes. Here we
Give me them
go.
gummy bears.
That's so good, Bear. That's so cool, you know. That's so
Mookie is very talented guy. Very talented.
They said there was nothing playing. Nothing is playing. What does he mean by that?
I seen it. Maybe it
It
wasn't
just
from
played.
the channel. You
It
have
could have
to.
been his internet, maybe.
No, did you guys see it or
Why
no?
are they
I
silent?
saw it.
I didn't
saw
have
it.
any problem with silent.
I'm
No, it
still
was
seeing
going.
it.
Try again, Archie. Let me see if I can see it on YouTube.
It keeps repeating
Yeah.
in my head now. I can't get it out of my head.
Try again, Archie. Nothing is showing. Nothing is showing on YouTube, Archie. I don't know why. We can see it on the StreamYard, but on YouTube, nothing is showing.
Oh, maybe you're not allowed to
Oh.
play that.
What do you mean you're not allowed?
Could
You
be
don't know how
the
to do it.
music.
Milky did use the same year and model Cadillac that I used to own, which is very cool.
It's not showing on the YouTube. We can see it on the StreamYard. So if you're doing something wrong, I don't know exactly what.
No, it's maybe
it's
it's
all
blocked
fact.
there.
JJ say it's all fact. It's all fact. Factus, facti, fact.
Oh man.
You're gonna
Hey,
have
I'll
to
be right
figure
back,
out.
okay, Arch?
No
You're gonna have
worries.
to figure it out when somebody
Yeah.
with a little bit more knowledge on how to do this is available.
Interesting. Bear, tell me this. You got everything's worked out well for yourself there. Are you back at work now? You're back at work or how are you going
No, I
now?
wanted to tell you I'm taking another week off. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to be available full time next week. I'm going to
No worries.
I'm going to be available weekend.
Yeah. That's
I'm
perfectly
going back
okay.
to work on the 15th of May, and
Yeah.
as of then, I can do full time for you, Archie.
No, that's okay, Bear. It's I just want to make sure you're okay. That's all.
Oh, I'm doing good. I basically, to be very honest with you, decided to take one more week to strengthen, doing some exercises, and then also to spend a birthday with my family.
Was the operation worth it? Hip replacement worth it?
It was necessary.
Okay.
Because it was getting so bad that I could not walk.
Shit.
Yeah, severe.
You're only a young guy, Bear.
Hey, what am I going to tell you, Archie? It is what it is. It happens to younger guys. It's not something I picked.
If you move to a hotter climate, would that help?
No idea.
Because often
I don't know enough about it, to be honest.
Sometimes cold climates hurt your joints in that. You know what I mean?
Well, it is what it is. I was lucky. I didn't have to. I didn't have to wait too long.
Yes.
So that was a positive thing. It got done relatively early. It's just a fucking painful. It was painful a week after, and maybe a couple of weeks after. And it takes time to fully recover. You have to work on it. You have to walk. You have to exercise.
You have to physio. You need physio, don't you?
The physio starts after 5th week.
Okay.
That's when I have a physio at my hotel actually, so it's gonna be quite convenient to do that when I go back.
Here we go. We got CB, $5. $5 from CB. I want Bear's life. He takes Viking 6 months vacation per year.
Yeah, I am blessed in that way. I have to say it's been okay for me. I'm not complaining, CB. I'm not complaining.
But there's nothing wrong with that, Bear. You isn't that the ideal mix? If you stopped working, life's kind of boring. You want to do something, don't you?
Yeah, I enjoy what I do, and I can do it from the distance as well. I can, with today's technology, I can do a lot of things in absence. But presence is important, and I do like to spend time at my property and with my team and do some awesome things, and I enjoy that. I enjoy what I do. Archie, we have a super chat from Anthony Pellegrini.
Anthony Pellegrini. This is the guy, the cigar guy. in
I
who got
love
the
that. I love
new Air
Anthony. Such a gentleman.
Air King. Anthony Pellegrini, $5. Feel better, Bear, and congratulations on the new Explorer.
See what a gentleman, what a class guy. I mean, Anthony, thank you very much. You are such a gentleman. Thank you.
He is very, very, very cool indeed there. I want to ask you, Bear, is things slowing down in the hotel or they're still very busy?
No, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Doing
We're
good,
having
yeah.
a good year. Hotels all across North
Mhm.
America are actually doing well. I get regular reports on that. People travel. People like to spend time in the hotels. It's going the way it should be going. No, our industry is not affected badly at all at the moment.
I always suspected with you would retire in Florida. You know that? Florida.
I'm not a big fan of hot and humid, but I do like Florida, and it would be most likely that happens because large number of Canadians spend their winters in Florida and then summers in Canada.
Yes. Yes. Very, very good point. You know, I miss Ronnie Paul. Don't you miss Ronnie Paul as a
Oh
Canadian?
yeah, Ronnie is sweetheart. I love Ronnie. I miss him, of course. Jimmy,
Yeah.
thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy, 550 Canadian. Thank you, brother.
Jimmy, $5.50. Mike, I am not relentlessly pounding you. I leave that to the guys you met in the pawn shop you owned. Actually, he didn't own it. He was a manager. He worked there. At least we brought in super chats for our pontiff.
It's been a good night. We are very thankful. Honestly, I have to say.
Bear,
we're
you are
very,
magic.
very
You know
thankful.
what? I'll be honest with you. We've had some
The
look.
streams are success. We are so much to be thankful for. It's been better than ever. Money is coming in. We are appreciating your support. We are appreciating your uploads. We're appreciating your viewership. I will try very hard to provide the fair content with Archie. We're trying to reflect on watches. We cannot just talk watches sometimes.
We
There's
had
a
some
stick
great. I really loved the watch talk we had today. We had some really good. It's very nice
And
to
I
see you.
promise you all that loser talk is not going to happen when I'm on. There'll be no crying and complaining and sobbing and talking about how it's hard, because we are very lucky to have you guys. That is now huge super chat. Fuck me, this is a song
David,
for sure. David,
$31. Time for Singapore.
Archie, can you give him
Nice.
one of your videos from Singapore? That would be just, I think, appropriate response for David on this super chat. Like from Archie Luxury, Paul Pluta, a little segment of singer. I think that he would appreciate that, Archibald. What do you think?
Let me have a look.
Better
there,
than song. Better than song.
Yes. It's
Oh no! Rest in peace, Gordon Lightfoot. Did Gordon Lightfoot pass away? That sucks.
Yes, he did.
Let's play Singapore segment for our friend. And in the meantime, we have a super chat from the godfather of the channel, CB, $10. I could take more vacation time, but I would have to.
Here we go, Bear. Look at this here. 57 floors, Bear.
I'm loving it, fuckers. It's the battle of the YouTube gurus. The battle of the YouTube gurus. And I'm 57 floors up.
Look at that,
I
Bear.
am in some
Isn't that
stinking
amazing?
shithole like England.
Who are you visiting there? That guy with the ponytail.
Singapore. And
Yeah.
I'm just having drinks with friends, and I'm having a breakfast pizza.
Fucking cool.
I still remember that shirt, Bear, I had. You know that shirt?
When it comes to YouTube gurus, I'm doing.
Look at these. This is the cars in Singapore. Look at this,
Archie,
Bear.
was that hotel the one that's on top of the building?
Yep,
that's
that's it.
shaped like a ship?
That's it.
That's actually.
Your
Very
heart
cool.
is a blood-pumping powerhouse.
Thank you
In
very
the
much.
minutes taken this video to buffer.
We appreciate that. Archie and David appreciates it as well. We have a
Yes.
super chat now from
From
CB.
CB.
the
CB,
godfather of the
$10.
channel.
I could take more vacation time, but I would have to super chat less and settle for squally watches. Maybe I should. Ooh,
And the
no.
answer is no, CB.
No, CB.
No,
And David,
CB.
$8. We will have a good time in June. That's right. That's Dave, the super collector. I'm going there.
Oh,
in
is that
June.
Dave, super collector?
Yes.
Hey,
The very
you
good man
know what?
who
You know
made-
what today
made the
is?
poor judgment, Archie. Dave, who made the poor judgment.
You
That's
know
it.
what today is?
What's that?
It's Cinco de Mayo.
We have a super chat, boys. Let's keep going.
Time to unwind. £2. Bear, please make Archie listen to you.
I will do my best, and that is because I listen to you. So it is ultimately, I listen to people like you guys. And talking about people I listen to, we have a nice super chat from a wonderful friend of mine, Real World Curly. $10.
Real World Curly, $10. Well, Bear. New hip, new watch, and car talk. Fike me dead. Who needs Tanzil? The loser talk is for the morning show. High interest rates, lack of housing, sell all luxury items talk. The end is near. There we
We'll
go.
leave that. We'll leave the Curly. We'll leave that with Lux and Archie for the second show. We'll try to have a luxury show here with a lot of fun. And yeah, I miss Tanzil, but he's probably enjoying Friday evening. I'm sure he'll be back because I'll keep bugging him until he comes
Until
back.
he comes back. That's exactly it, Bear. Bear, we'll be back tomorrow. You back tomorrow, Bear?
I just want to acknowledge a member for 25 months and dear friend of ours,
Madman!
Upload this
Madman.
awesome stream, Fikers. Love and please and love you, Madman. You are class act. You are awesome. Mookie, you're gonna have to explain to Archie how to play the clips because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And Archie, are you wrapping up now?
Wrapping up, Bear. I'll be streaming in 8.5 hours. Thank you so
Can
much,
we
guys.
go full screen, Archie? And can we thank these wonderful people for viewing?
Thank you
for
so much there.
supporting,
Real
for-
World Curly, David the Super Collector, Time to Unwind, CB, Jimmy, Anthony Pellegrini. We had Patrick Philippe, AD Never Calling, Van Lux. We had Mr. Valju. We had John C. The Mask, AD Never Calling. We had Pavel, so many fantastic super JL. So many magnificent people today who helped out on the show.
You
John
really made
C,
so great, guys. Not just super chats,
Sirocco
but also
Sales,
big
Patrick
topic.
Philippe. Fantastic. Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, guys.
God bless you all.